Good day, everybody, it's Max, and welcome back to Railgrade Live. That's right, where we build train lines in outer space because corporations want stuff and they like to make money. Capitalism is awesome, and sometimes we gotta get a planet as resources and things. And of course, we're gonna get into all that today. In fact, I'm having to start this one a little early, and the reason is that there is so much to cover today. So much to cover that, yeah, I mean, it's going to be intense, people. It's going to be intense. We got so many cities to touch on today. We want to touch on Mission 12, which has 3 cities, actually. There's like 12a-1, 12a-2, and then there's 12b. We want to have a look at multiple bonus missions as well. And so if I'm going to get anything done here today, I just got to start early. That's just the way it is. So with that, let's switch over the screen as the timer runs out and all the things. We'll hit this button here. Wow, look at that. So with that, of course, I want to thank everybody for subscribing, the liking, and the hitting, and the watching, and the doing the things, because that's really, that means a lot to me. And of course, I hope I'm entertaining you all in some form or fashion. I don't know how, but that's what I do. So with that, let's get into it. You betcha. And of course, the thing we're first going to start with is Region 4 bonus. Now, that's not even on the title for today. That's right. And when we did Regions 4 bonus, I think I got like C rank. And then I played it for a little bit, because in the evenings and stuff, right? I like to game when I'm not actually trying to do something with content. And I got it up to a B rank. And I think I missed like the A rank by really, really close. So we're actually going to start on a region that's not even in the title, just to see how we're doing. I think we're going to get really close on this one. And the reason we're going to start here is because I've got it played in. I've got it pretty tuned, but as you'll see with a lot of the cities we got today, because there's a lot to cover today, people. We got a lot going on, and of course, some of these are going to run really, really hot. So let's click into this region. Yes, enter region, and I'd like to be able to get this to at least an A rank, if not an S rank. All right. You'll remember this, right? Strengthen the steel flow. So we should, we of course, no, we don't want the number to go down. Go up. We want 0. 0 all the things, dude. 0 all the things. Give me a break. No. No. Clone more trains. Clone more trains. If we need more trains, then clone them. Do the things. I will have more trains, mister. Don't you dare tell me we don't have enough trains. I refuse to accept that fact. That's where we are. Yeah, so we're down. I mean, I got the coal coming in here as fast as I can. Like, you can only get coal coming in here so fast. Like, we're unloading it as fast as I can. Give me a break, dude. Give me a break. I mean, all the things, right? I guess the only other thing I could really do is start increasing the numbers of cars on these trains, right? I mean, that's really all I could do, and see if I can't get it to do it that way. So that's what we'll do. We'll throw a few. We'll throw some shade on these cars, and see what happens. And to try and get the volume to come through, right? Yes, and we do need more of this. Clone train. Do that. Sorry, dude. I know. I cut you off. So we'll cut off this other guy too. I know. That's my bad, guys. That's my bad. Because I mean, we're gonna push out this steel. Gosh darn it! I will get this stuff through. We're gonna get this stuff through, mister. Okay, that was the wrong side for that train, but okay. Yeah, can you do this side? Yeah, we're gonna get I'm getting this through, mister. We are getting this through. As you can see, I got 9 minutes. I got 9 minutes on the clock for this, right? Like, we should, I mean, if I can get enough trains If I can get enough trains, mister, to take steel from here and deliver it up here as fast as possible, then gosh darn it, that's what's going to happen. Yeah, if I have to do whatever it takes, we will do whatever it takes, mister. Yeah, do that in the things. Sure. Yeah, keep cloning them trains. Clone them trains. Clone more of them trains. Because gosh darn, we are going to get enough trains up there. I don't care what it takes. Yep. Yeah, do that. Do that. Yep. You too. No, do that. Clone this train. Yeah, do this. We are going to get, gosh darn it. I will get up there. Deliver all 6.8. How did that drop so bad? We were up to we were at 1.1. How did we get how did that drop so much? That's crazy. These trains should be full. I don't understand. Don't understand. It should have been fine. Everything should have been fine. But nope, now everything is off, right? Nothing's going to work now. Everything is losing its mind. Did the extra cars not work? I thought the extra cars might have been. Yeah, configure. Delete, finalize the train. Yeah. I was hoping the extra cars would work, but it seems that it's actually slowed it down instead of speeding it up. I mean, you can't unload cars any faster. I mean, we're unloading them as fast as we can. I mean, the next upgrade is 16,000. I could push the next upgrade. I mean, we will spit stuff out here like it's blue in the face, people. Gosh darn it. Why didn't you unload? Listen, dude, we have an unload policy here that means unloading is all doable. Let me tell you. Here, we'll even increase all this. There, you can unload even faster now. I didn't realize I didn't put extra things on there. So, is this a problem, guys? Can you not unload these trains fast enough? Are y'all going to be that cranky about it? I mean, gosh darn it, guys. You know, make this happen. All right, look. Make tracks, do things. It's crazy. I just want you guys to do what it is you got to do for me, right? Oh man, the pressure I'm under all the time. Yeah, dude. Take whatever track you need to take to get more steel here. Just make that happen. We are at 16,384. Upgrade license is required, is it? Oh, okay. Well, let me tell you something. Where's my ticket guy? Where's ticket guy? This is why we save tickets, people. We save tickets because of this. Where is it? Steel mill. Upgrade. 4 tickets. Purchase. Done. Accepted. Guess what? Upgrade. Done. You betcha. Yeah. Go even faster. Even faster. Yep. Yeah, so now the issue is I need I mean, the next upgrade is 32,000. I mean, there's no way I can pull this off. You just can't get enough. You can't get enough coal in here fast enough. I was sure I had it. I was sure I had it this time, people. I really did. I mean, the trains are coming in full. Let me tell you. So just to kind of catch everybody up on where we left off with this one. One of the biggest issues I was having was getting it was to get enough coal coming out, right? And as you can see, these trains are coming in full of coal. Well, okay, this guy's not, but I don't know where he came from. He's a bum. In fact, we'll configure him, and we'll sell off them extra cars because he's a bum. But I mean, the rest. We got full trains running just about everywhere. Like you can only drop this stuff off so fast, and you can't get like a third, like you can't put in 3 lines because these things only stretch out by 2. So it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm very disappointed, people. I'm very disappointed. This should have been an easy win. I mean, you know, come on, right? like, what do you want? What do you want, game? What do you want? Now, I wonder if I could, if I were to do this, right? I mean, I could take these all away, right? And I mean, this is something I could try. I mean, I don't know how well this is going to work, but I could try this. I could take these out temporarily and then let this build up. You know what? That's what we're going to do. This is an experiment of a lifetime. So these guys are now, these guys cannot do anything. It's just going to build up here, right? Trains can't pick up at the moment. So they're just going to drive around and around and around, all the way around, upside down, all the things. And, yep. And we're just going to keep checking all these trains because I kind of want them doing a thing here, right? Sure. I mean, that's kind of okay. Since we have a couple of seconds here before anybody is going to go anywhere. Yep. Where are you going, dude? Yeah, you can go that way. Sure. Where are you going? Okay. What about you guys? Okay, I like that one. And I like that one. Okay, so let's have a look at it up in this end here, just to kind of keep things moving along here, right? So we can do that. You know what? I kind of like the alternating method here. Is that an alternating? Yes. Well, okay. Like there's so many trains here, people. There's so many trains. Yeah. Like this is the problem when you have so many trains. Yes. Sure. No. Do that. And of course, I don't really want to stop them having choice, right? You know, I don't want these guys all backed up. Okay, so let's see if we can't get this to crank out. So do the stuff and the things. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, trains. Let's make this happen. You know, we got 40 steel on standby. We've got some extra in the storage. We got trains lined up everywhere. Let's see if we can't push this a little hard, right? I mean, again, I got a minute 38. This is the best experiment I got, right? And the thing is, I do have this saved, so I can always load it up again and again and again and see if I can't get something to happen with it, right? Because let me tell you, you guys are really pushing your luck here, people. You're pushing your luck. It's very dark. Can the daytime come back? I'd really enjoy the daytime coming back. Wow, I didn't realize we had the accountant here. That building is very flashy. It's the first time I've noticed it in the dark because I'm so focused on this, right? I mean, we got trains happening here. Yeah, let's go, guys. Load up as quickly as possible. Yep, let's go. Let's do this. 5-9, 5-6, 5-3. Come on, 5-2. Let's keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep going. Yep. I mean, all the things. Keep doing all the things. Keep doing them things. 4-8, 4-7. Come on. There's only 25 seconds left. Can you not count up a little faster than that? I would really appreciate it. I mean, if this little trick worked, then I can always take it offline and I'll just get it to S. Because, I mean, that seems to have worked. I mean, it is pushing it really hard. We are out of coal. Gosh darn, don't you dare run out. So, yeah, it's going to be an A-class again. Gosh darn it, I had 10 minutes on the clock. I thought I had it beat. So hard. Gee whiz. Anyway, it's down to 3-7. 24 in the hopper. Looks good. No. Why did you go back up? Why are you going back up? What's with the going up? What is going on with... I'm telling you, I almost think it's like a little bit of luck. I think, you know, don't get me wrong. The challenge is really great, except that I think they really should have looked at the number on this. Because it's pretty intense. It's pretty intense, right? Don't get me wrong. I mean, I will push you until you're blue in the face, mister. I will have steel coming out of this thing every 1 second if I need it. Which is a lot of money. I just want to point out, $32,000 for an upgrade is a lot of cash. Okay, there's 1. There's 0.8, 0.7, 0.5. Gonna give it to me? Are you gonna give it to me? Come on. There we go. Gee whiz. All right, so I see now if I do that little trick and then give it about 5 minutes. So if I do that, so I do get another ticket out of that because we're now at A rank. But that's one of them things. That's one of them little lessons I had learned when it comes to number 4. So number 4, I'm going to take it offline. You now see what I'm going to do with number 4. We just got a lot of trains. Again, you got to upgrade all them coal and iron processings to at least level 2s, level 3s, and because they give you a lot of cash at the start, right? So you just kind of start pumping it out, right? Yo, Mr. O, what's up? I hope you're doing good, man. And in this case, so that's Region 4. That was even a bonus region. We didn't even have that on the schedule for today. So now let's have a look at Region 9A, Ancient Erosion. It took me 55 minutes. It took me 55 minutes to do this in the last episode. As you can see, I've already gotten it to A rank. I think I'm going to hit S rank on this one too. So we're going to start with Region 9A bonus, Region 9A. So let's enter the region. It should be. It's going to be close. It's going to be close, people. all these cities are really close today. It is. It's a really intense time. Yeah, let's go. I got 2 minutes. I've got 2 minutes to make this happen. Don't mess this up, guys. Don't mess this up. Why are you going in there? You don't need to go in there. Yeah, let's go. That's the worst stop for you to do, dude. That was not the place where you were supposed to go. Really? Just one train. One train messed up. Oh, gee whiz. Are we going to hit this? Okay, so you're okay. As you can see, we got oil trains lined up. Gosh darn it. We're way down to 18. What happened there, guys? Guys, what happened? We were about to. I was about to beat this scenario, and now you're giving me some very depressing numbers. And that's very depressing, guys. No. Why can't you guys get this right? You guys are trying to. Listen, iron trains. Look. Sell that. Yep, I understand. Sell this. Yep. The coal trains, they'll just run around in circles, right? This is a train. And sell. Yep. Don't. The oil trains cannot be slowed down. Oh, no. Sell that. Yep. All these trains got to go. Oil trains are the only thing that matter now. All the oil trains have to keep going. Yeah, 2.7. Come on, we got 25 seconds. No, 4. No, it was down to 2.7. Don't go up. Don't you dare go up, mister. 2.7. Yes. Clone this train. Yes, we got S-Class on it. You betcha. Now, I'm going to go into photo mode to show you what it is I had to do to get this one to go to get it. Let's try to annoy you with suggestions. Yeah, right. Okay, there's the S-Class that I was looking for. Let's go into photo mode. So this was the one, again, last stream. I don't care about your... I got my tickets. So this was the one last stream where literally we were trying to get the oil back as quickly as possible. And we were running 3 tracks up this hill to get the oil back as quickly as possible. And it just wasn't happening. Now, so how did I beat this scenario? Heavy-duty trains. These very expensive trains have the hauling power of amazingness, okay? So even though we were double training, we were putting 2 trains with only 4 cars on them on my last stream's tracks. It wasn't enough, and the trains were struggling to get up the hill. These trains don't care about hills. These trains love hills. They think hills are the best thing since sliced cheese. Look at this train go. He doesn't care about hills. He was like, what hill? That's fine. The other thing is the number of cars. So you'll now notice these guys are hauling 8 cars instead of 4 cars, and that's because they can take it. They're like, meh, 8 cars, no big deal to us. So yes, the trains are very expensive, but they are written in the game to just take the punishment, and they don't care, right? So like, look, this train's like, yeah, well, I'll just keep going. I'm good. So obviously that saved us a lot of money in terms of building extra track. It also allowed us to be more consistent in the delivery. With steady speed, right? It allowed us to space the trains out and space them out evenly without having this huge delay on this hill. Because this hill was the killer. This hill right here was the big problem, right? And of course now, no problem. It's perfectly fine. So that is how I came around to this scenario. I did make a few design changes. So just to note up here, so the unload yard, as you can see here by Mr. Zeppelin, it's going to take off in front of my face. The unload yard, I basically did this in 3 stages. Stage 1 was the steel for the town, right? So I made 3 coal trains and 3 iron trains. Okay, then I made up to 3 steel trains, and the steel trains were these big beefy trains. All right, and they delivered steel down here to the city. Right, we needed the city to grow population enough to get the steel mill up to 8. Right. And then once it was up to 8, then I started making money. And when I started making the money, I then built 2 oil wells right across from each other. I built the initial track out, and then 2 oil wells to get an initial train running. And then I then converted my 3 steel trains into oil trains, and then bought 2 more normal steel trains, just their standard 4-car steel trains with the cheap engines. And then you'll notice here we have a drop off over here for the sky ship and for the Zeppelin. And what I did was, instead of taking steel back down to the city, I just started selling the steel directly over here, and then added this extra track so as my oil trains didn't have to deal with the steel very much. And then after that, it was just continue to add on oil along with more oil trains until we basically had enough trains. Again, you do need 8 oil wells. This is my setup here for anybody that wants to know the setup. And this was so as I could get enough oil going into these 2 platforms of 4 and 4. Now, you'll notice these platforms are not 8 long. There's no way to make an 8 long platform and get it to attach to all these oil wells correctly. It just didn't work out for me. But I did get it to work with 4, obviously, and that's where we're going with this one. So this is done. Yeah, we are done. Progress will be finalized. That is a win, people. And it likes to keep drawing out this thing every time. Look at that. There's a ring of glory. You betcha. All right, let's move on to Region 9B, because that was Region 9A. Region 9B, we haven't even done yet, but it is just about done. And this one, oh man, it is crazy. I don't know what we're going to get on it. The time is 35 minutes. For S class, 43.5 for A class. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do A, no problem. Of course, we'd like to have the S class. We're going to go in here. We'll have a full look at this one. This one's crazy. Look at the hill on this. This is fine. This is perfectly fine. So we've got 10 minutes. We've got 10 minutes to get 22 more population. Should be easy as pie. So obviously they want me to grow this city to 272. And you got 35 minutes to do that. So obviously the first thing to grow a city is water. Then the next thing to grow it was energy. And then finally, of course, is furniture. And where's my energy train? Dude, where's my energy train? Oh, there he is. Okay, so the energy train, as you can see here, the only trains we're using, beefy trains. Now, I say that, and then, of course, you're going to see, well, that's not a beefy train. Right, we're going to get back to that in a second. So the water trains are beefy trains. Ta-da! Yes, level up, do the things. And now this is where the furniture comes in. Don't you guys mess this up. So, furniture. Please tell me you have furniture. You have 2. Well, 2's better than none. So let's get it on. Oh, no, you need a beefy train for this, dude. This has to be 1 beefy train. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5, 6. And of course, this train's going to come in front of me, just because that's a thing, right? Oh, okay. Never mind. He is taking goods. I do have a goods train on here. Never mind. I thought I didn't. That's right. So we do have a goods train. I was going to say, do I not have a goods train? But let's get back to it. So water trains. So the water was way up here. As you can see, here's the water, and we are handling it just fine. And we have beefy trains handling that water. Ta-da! Look at that, another S-class win. But we're gonna go into photo mode. Look at that, 5 tickets. You betcha. So here's photo mode. Here's my water up here, and I think I made, what is it, 3 or 4 water trains. There's 1. There's 2. I think it's 3 or 4 water trains. I think I might have been 3. Might have been 3 water trains. 3 water trains, 8 cars piece, right? Because when you've got the beefy trains, they can do 8 cars. So, take advantage of what they can do and let them do it, right? Now, level 2, of course, is the battery electricity. Here's where I put my factory down here in the corner. And as you can see, I have, there was coal here and coal here. And these 2 little lines provide this coal power plant to make batteries. And I have 1 beefy train for that. I have a beefy train of 8 handling batteries. You'll notice that I don't even think it's filling the train at the moment. I think now it's just doing 4 at a time now, right? Oh, it's going to get 5 on that one. Okay, well, that's fine. Actually, it's funny because I have 7 cars on that train, but that's okay. So that is where my level 2 comes from, is from this entire corner. You will notice that my provision trains are tiny trains, right? They're just simple trains. They're not the beefy train types. Anything that's on flat land, I just used a normal train. Only the beefy trains that go up this big hill are the big beefy haulers, right? Now, so my coal is handled by just my simple 4-car configuration, and it's in this corner here is where it's doing all the energy. So we pick up the energy here, we haul it up the hill, we come back down the hill, and then pick up more energy. I only need it, and there's my 1 energy train. He just keeps running around and around. He's doing just fine. Now, furniture is the third thing. Furniture is the third thing, and of course you need steel. And you need copper wire. So let's have a look at my steel line first before we even get into the first. The iron is over here in the corner. I put my steel mill here, and basically it has 1 train, one flat, I don't want to call it a wussy train, but 1 standard train. I have 1 standard train collecting iron and dropping it off at the steel mill, and it just goes around this little track here. I have 1, 2, I think it's 4, 3. Yeah, I have 4 coal trains going to this coal plant up here in the corner, and that's just for the spacing, right? It's a 1-to-4 ratio because it's 4 times longer to the steel mill, and they bring steel. Stop that! They bring coal to the steel mill, and then of course I have a steel train that just runs like this little loop here to the goods factory to drop it off. Now the other thing, of course, is copper. As you can see, I have 3 copper trains and then 1 wire train. I think that's the wire train there. And as you can see, these guys are coming in. They're dropping off the copper. And there's the wire train. And then the wire train comes down here and drops off the wire. All right. And as you can see, the steel train's coming in here. And then as you can see, we have 1 beefy train delivering the goods. So that was the 3 levels there. And as you can see, we now have S-Class in this one. I mean, this was a really nice looking map, isn't it? This here was really scary when I first came into this map. I was like, OMG, how will I get stuff to this city? And it was at this point in time where I was playing with the beefy trains and seeing how good they were working that I went back to the bonus 4 map and then put the beefy trains on that. And it was like, yeah, okay, now I see where we need beefy trains. If you're dealing with any kind of major hills and you've got beefy trains, you should use them. Right? So that's definitely what's going on there. So that is another win. We like another win, people. We like a win. Yeah, that hill is crazy, right? I mean, look at this hill. But it's the downside that's just as crazy, right? So let's take a ride on this train. Yeah, going down the hill is just as crazy. So let's take this train up to the top of this hill. And I mean, dropping stuff off up here is pretty crazy. But then going down, it's a little roller coaster. I mean, these trains only go 30 kilometers an hour, but going downhill, they will boogie. I mean, they move, right? Look at this. Zoom. Yeah. I mean, this thing flies. It's really cool, actually. Yep. It's a roller coaster event with these trains coming off of that hill, and going up the hill is just as crazy. But it worked out really good in the end. So here's a zoom out shot for anybody that's looking for the solution, kind of my solution on this, and of course the numbers I gave all earlier, right? Train ride from POV of machinist. Yeah, right. So with that, let's get out of this. Accept the victory. You bet we're accepting that victory. That's another S-Class gold ring right there. Boom. Look at it. Look at it. We're going to come back to this one here. We're going to come back to Region 10 here in a second. So there's a gold ring at Region 9A. There's a gold ring at Region 9B. Let's now move down to Region 12, Branch B. And the reason we're moving down here is because I was letting this one. I went in here and I was doing some testing, and while I was doing some testing, it was going so good, I thought if I don't stop, we're going to get S-Class on this and no one will see it. So we're going to go into this one. Again, it's built up, the trains are running, and we'll have a look at it and all the things. Let's get in here. We get 35 minutes for this to get the special S-Class. And yeah, here we go, down letting upholstery. Yeah. Doing the task. We got 19 minutes. We got 19 minutes on this puzzle. I think we're in pretty good shape overall. So let's have a quick look here. So this is the coal power plant. As you can see here, we have coal trains running around like crazy, providing this plant with batteries. Yay, us. And of course, we like batteries because batteries allow us to power things for bonus, right? Let's see. We got the bank. We got water coming into the city. Yep. Da-de-doo-doo. Okay. Furniture. Where's the furniture at? That's water pumps. Oh, right. Yes, this is when you have to turn coal into plastic. Yeah, I remember this. That's crazy. Yeah. There's the furniture assemblies. There they are there. So, do you got, well, you got 5. Okay, well, 5, I guess, is better than none. So we have to export another 90. And plastic is hard to make, people. It's hard to make. Luckily, we are making it fast enough. Are you not dropping it off? Are you not dropping all the plastic off? What's the problem? Oh, we just got to upgrade the factories. We just got to get these things to run. 22 seconds. That's terrible. Yeah, so I think if I were to make a change here, I think my biggest change would be to add more factories, right? Because these things are really slow. Like, really, really slow, people. In fact, we could try to do that. Yeah, let's just do this, do that. And then we're going to take this track out. Yep, ta-da. Please don't be mad at me. Okay. As I'm begging the game not to punish me for the decisions I'm making now. Okay, so, yep. There we go. And industry, plastic plant, furniture assembly, rotate. Yep, are you going to rotate? Rotate. Yeah, rotate again. Do that. Okay, no workers assigned. That's not a problem. We have plenty of workers. Let's get a couple of stations in here. There we go. So now we should be able to, at least this will allow more furniture to be made. I mean, we still have 17 minutes, so we should be okay, right? We better be. Gosh darn it. But what I think I'll do next is I will use money to upgrade these on the next one, right? So I'd upgraded that one already. When we get $4,000, we'll upgrade this one. And then obviously the third one we'll do an upgrade on too. And then that will hopefully get the furniture come out fast enough. And then while we're letting it run, we can actually have a look around, see how it's doing, right? Are you guys making furniture? I hope so. We like furniture, guys. Yeah, there, do the upgrade. Boom. 16 seconds from 22 seconds. That's terrible. 32 seconds. Gee whiz, I got to upgrade this one just to make it viable. That's a terrible that's a terrible number, guys. Gee whiz, guys, like, come on now. You got to give me some better numbers than this, people. These are weak numbers. These are really weak numbers. Anyway, at least the trains are leaving are full. 2, 4, 5. Okay, well, this is good. I'd like to be able to get another train on here soon if we can. 1, 2. Okay, well, if we can get this one upgraded soon to 2048, I'm sure that will help us. Come on, dude. Dude, give me some cash. Give me some cash. Give me some cash. Yeah, do it before it changes its mind. 3, 2 is 5. Okay, well, that's enough to keep... As long as we can keep the trains full that are coming around here, I think I got 2 trains that do this little loop, right? As long as I can keep them full going out, I think we'll make the time, no problem. So now let's have a look at the setup on this one. This one is crazy, right? Growing the city. Standard growing city stuff, right? So here's water, right? So this loop here is very simple, right? We have water, there's the city, loopy loop, right? And as you can see, we're just using pretty standard trains for this, right? Steep hill with blocked slow stream. Yeah, right? Are you saying my stream's bad? I hope not. Gee whiz. Let me know. Dude, tell me if the stream's bad, because that would be bad. So in any case, I mean, it looks all right over on the other screen I got here, but you never know. Oh, there we go. Level up. Dude, level up thing, dude. Good job, City. No, no, Gojo. Okay, so in this case, water, pretty standard. As you can see, we've got 3 trains of water going around, dropping off. They're happy. They're very happy. Of course, then batteries are I believe, the next thing they wanted. Yeah. So again, this is this little setup here in the corner, right? These 2 coal mines doing batteries, and they're doing drop-offs, and they were doing batteries, and they're fine, right? Now, do you need this stuff for the city? You need this stuff for the population growth, because these molds take a lot of workers, as you can see here, right? They're very worker hungry. They're worker crazy. Oh, in my furniture line. Okay, well, let's go back to the furniture line. So there's the furniture. It comes up here. It does go up this little hill, and then it has to turn right, because that's... I mean, there's not much I can do about that, right? Yes, the trains are slow coming up there, but it's only 2 blocks, so I don't worry about it too much. And yes, it should be okay, because again, unlike them crazy last 2 maps we looked at, there's only 2 blocks here, and the 2 trains tend to be running really well right now. So like, actually, I could put a 3rd train on here. Here, have a 3rd train. I know, that's crazy. Furniture. Who knew? But we should be all right. We're at 13 minutes. We're at 80 out of 128. I'm pretty sure we're going to be all right. So, yeah, I do agree. That little bit of a hill there, it wasn't worth spending mega bucks on very expensive trains for these 2 little blocks for this one little thing. So we should be all right. Okay, so now for the furniture. So furniture... We had no oil on this map, and so that meant to get plastic, we had to turn coal into plastic. Now, I decided I was going to use this at the very bottom of the map here. There's a coal on the left, and there was coal on the right. So what I did was I set it up to have coal fields on the left and the right, drop my plastic off into the center, like this, and then put all that plastic onto a train, right? In fact, we could actually use another train here, guys. Like, what are you doing here? More plastic, more trains. Do things, right? You guys aren't running out of plastic, are you? No. Good. So in this case, as you can see, the coal comes around, feeds the factories, and these two factories feed this one train yard, so they're fine. Then you'll notice I built a bridge across this to then drop off here, and this is where I put my plastic factories, because this was a very free-flowing map. You could build wherever you wanted, basically. So then I put my plastic factories here. As you can see, I did put the third one in, which I think was a bonus, because now I've got like 9 furniture. I mean, what? I could have put a 4th train on here. That's pretty crazy, actually. Where's the... yeah, like, I mean, the furniture trains are coming in so fast, I mean, I could put a 4th one on, I guess. Sure. We'll do that. There, have a furniture train. Man, we got all kinds of cash on this one. This is great. Yeah, furniture. Come get your furniture. It's all good. Yeah. So, I'm glad to see the furniture guys are all doing really good. Yeah, deliver the furniture, guys. Yeah, and export that furniture. So this one is taken off quite nicely. And then, of course, all you have to do is just run the furniture up here to the Zeppelin dock. Now, this little corner here does have a little extra traffic because... we do have the battery train coming in here and dropping off for the city. I also had to use this same line for dropping off the furniture. And this same line is also dropping off water up here as a catalyst for the energy. So this is a little bit of a crowded area, but I mean, that just makes it look cooler, right? I mean, that's what makes it look cool, you know, because things, right? Let's go to a train camera. Yeah, let's do a little zoom in here. You know what? Let's go to this camera. We'll wait for the daytime to come along. It looks like we got lots of furniture coming in. I mean, we have so many trains coming in here. It should be pretty good. I mean, it is pretty crazy, people. It's pretty crazy. Yep. So, yeah, I mean, I do agree that if it was any more than 2 blocks, I don't know. 3 blocks would be kind of iffy. It would all depend on how many trains I had on the line. But 2 blocks, I think you're okay to keep using the standard trains. Well, I'm using racing trains, but... yes, I mean, and you could do that, right? Definitely. But at the time, I had no cash. Now, I have lots of cash now, but at the time, I didn't have enough cash to do that. I mean... that is kind of the whole point behind rail lines. You don't build separate lines for everything. You share the train line to get goods moved around, right? Now, in this case, I could actually now separate that line and make sure that the trains are running there, right? So there it is. There's the finish. Look at that. That's another S-Class win. Boom. You betcha. Look at that. It's 25.54. 5 tickets. Yeah. I got lots of tickets. It's almost like being at the carnival, you know? You're at the carnival, you're having a great time, you get tickets. I love tickets. You know, when you're at the carnival and it's like, yeah, I want the teddy bear. Give me tickets, right? You know, so I'm winning all the tickets. I'm getting lots of teddy bears today. You betcha. So let's go into photo mode, have one more look at it before we pull out. Wow. Look at that. No, look at this. Look at this. I've jammed myself. How did it get jammed? Look at that. Well, it's a good thing it jammed just at the right time, but we'll have a quick look at it before we get out, because everything's going to jam now, right? This is bad. Look at that. That's a jam. That is definitely a jam. So that's because I put in that 4th furniture train. So obviously we have the coal down here providing plastic, runs it across the river, provides plastic, and then runs it up here. The water down here, the coal power for batteries up here. Life is good. And now I'll say okay before we have to stare at that mess of a jam there. So that's very bad. Hey, we get a goods factory, and I didn't have to spend tickets. Awesome. Oil refinery, and I might have spent tickets already, but I can't remember. Hard mold. No, okay. Neon refinery. Okay. Wow. Why don't you give me all the things? Too many trains on a busy track. Come on. Well, that's because we have no signals, right? I mean, that wouldn't have been a problem if we had signals, but it is what it is. I think, in fact, it is kind of nice. One of the things I will say is it is a little refreshing. It is a little refreshing not to have to use signals in the game. Because I mean, all the train games that I play, right? Like Transport Fever, Transport Fever 2, Train Fever, you name the game, right? I mean, even Satisfactory now, right? They all have signals that you gotta put down stuff, and I got no problem using signals. I mean, I like the concept doesn't confuse me any. I'm perfectly fine, but I know a lot of people struggle with signals, and in this case, we're good, right? So another gold ring. Do the gold ring things. Okay, let's have a look at Region 10's bonus. Now this one is not done. I know I've been taking in all these maps and we're getting all these gold rings because of all the wins. But let's go into Region 10 bottleneck. You betcha. The map is ready, but we have no trains on this one yet. It too, I think, is 35 minutes, right? Is that what it said? Maybe it was only 25 minutes. Maybe it was only 20 minutes. So the challenge here is 256 concrete. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. You need to use more brain to plan it correctly. Oh, come on. Like, hey, I got the S-Class win. It's all good. Teasing me about the whole... You're teasing. Don't be mean. Okay, so with that, concrete, all the things. We like the concrete. 256 of it. They said we used way too much building the base, and now we have to ship it all out. That's fine. Yeah, so we get 35 minutes for this challenge, and basically, the challenge was this, right? I mean, you can't build a train track over it, so they gave you this one little tunnel here, and basically. It was like, oh no, how am I going to get trains through there so fast and blah, blah, blah. You just have to remember, you can stack train tracks. So it's not a challenge at all. So as you can see here, here's the dock where they want us to ship out the concrete. So then I put my one track down, and then I just built an elevated track right on the top of it. So we should have no problems with trains. I mean, without the signals. Yeah, I knew what you meant, man. It's all good. It's all good. This is not going to be a problem. We can get trains to run down here all day, back and forth through this nice little gap because you can, look at that, you can stack tracks, no problem. The big problem is going to be that we have very little room here for these water factories. And so if there's too many trains on here, it's going to really clog up the system really fast. And that's kind of unfortunate, but not much I can do about it. Again, there is very little room to run for spare track, right? I can write so fast as you can speak. Well, okay then. So as you can see, there's not a lot of room here for track. So that's the big challenge on this one. Yeah, there's all kinds of room over here, but whoop-de-ding-do, right? Over here is not where I need it. Meanwhile, I got $13,000. It's not like we don't have the money. So why are you being kind of cheap here, Max? I'm sure there was a reason for it. You're not usually cheap unless, you probably should have put that one over here. Right? Yeah. No, but not that one. There you go. Do that. And the big challenge here, of course, is that I have to have trains coming in here, we don't want to clog up the line, right? You know what? I'm going to actually change this. I'm going to actually have this run in the back, and the reason is that this way I can have a couple of trains get in here, and do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And we're going to take this right out. There. See... If I have at least two trains in the concrete yards, right, without being on the main line, right, because that's the thing we want to avoid, we're going to need a bunch of water because that's a thing, and that's going to be very painful, and I'm going to hate it. But there's not much you can do about that, Max. You gotta have the water trains coming through, right? I know it's really bad, but. Anyway, it is what it is. So you've got water, you've got the quarry set up, we've got the concrete yards. Workers is not a problem. They gave us lots of workers for these, so as you can see, we've got enough workers in all this stuff to make it all go vroom vroom. So do you want to handle the water is going to be the dirty one. This water is going to be messy to work with, no matter what I do. So let's do that, I guess. Not much I can do about it. How many trains will be on that line? It's going to have all kinds. I mean, concrete's a real pain in the butt, right? So we're going to do that. Yeah, let's rock and roll, people. Okay, let's see how he does. All right, so he wants to go. You know what? Let's have him do this one, and we'll get him a friend. I'll get you a friend. All right, so now let's get some. Let's get a quarry train running to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do. All right, so what do you want to do, dudes? First of all, yup. Okay, and then you're gonna come down here and around here, but no. Can you do? This is gonna get tricky. I need to do that. Do this. Okay, there we go. So that's a quarry train, and we'll have him drop off in here too, right? So you're my water train. Don't be funny. You're my water train. And you're going to be my silica train, and we'll now clone you for a second one. Yep, all the things. Let's do this. Okay. That was a really bad placement, so I'll have to deal with that later. Okay, now we got to deal with the bottom water, and this is going to be real painful. The problem is fitting this in, right? I think I should only go with 3, because at least. Oh, okay, so no, it will hold 4. I'm going to configure it for 4 then. I just don't want the train to get blocked, like I just don't want the back end of the train blocking anything here, right? So now I got to set this one up. I need this one to go to this guy, and then he needs to come around this way, do this way. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want you to do, dude. So we're going to clone you, and we'll put you on this side. Okay. Now for the quarry train here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so you're going to pick up there. You're going to drop off over here. And then you're going to come back and around here, and this actually works out good for us. I'll take that win. Listen, dude. You don't actually have to come this far. You could actually go there, dude. Where's the other quarry train? No, that's water. Yeah, you don't actually got to come this far. You can just turn right in there, dude. All right, cool. That will fix them trains up. That way he doesn't have to come down here and run into that train anymore. All right, so there's 2. Now we actually need a train that's going to deliver concrete. I know, right? Because that's a thing. So 1 train, concrete, train. 1, 2, 3, 4. Concrete. So same deal. You're going to pick up here. You're going to drive up here, come down here. Go down there, swing around, drop off, come back, all the way through there. Looks good. I like that. That looks good. Let's make a copy of you and put you on this track. Okay, where are you going to go? Well, we don't want you coming in there. We want you to come in here. Okay, so then you're going to come around, up, over. Yep, everything looks good. And swing around and do the things. Excellent. That's what we want. So now, if I just give everybody 1 more train apiece, I think that's going to do okay. And then we'll take it from there and see how it goes, I guess. So, oh, man. The other thing I think we're going to need is upgrades. Not on the quarries, but on the water pumps. I can see these guys needing upgrades to get this water out as quickly as possible, right? So there's 1. Can you clone that? I don't know. We'll put that right about there. Now we know this one is for this track. And okay. So let's put that over here. So now, quarry trains. So we'll get ready to. No, don't configure it. We want to clone it. So count to 5. Is that going to be one? Is that guy coming in here? You know what? Doesn't matter if he is or not. That's what we're doing. And now I need one more train for down here. So is that going to be you? Yes, it is. Excellent. We'll take that. I will do. I can't do double stations on water. This is a bypass line. It's not a station line. Okay, I say that. I can do a double on this one. I cannot do a double on this one. This is a throughput line, right? This is a throughput line for the silica, I think. Or is it the concrete? Anyway, I'm pretty sure this is this is a throughput line, so I can't do anything with that. Listen, you just wasted a lot of time there, Max. Hit the button, would you? Because you got to get concrete down. All right, so let's have a look at our concrete plants. Are they keeping up? No, because they're keeping up with water. That's great. That's awesome, actually. But they are not keeping up with the quarry stuff, right? This is nice. 16 seconds is a terrible time, guys. Terrible. It's a terrible time. Anyway, nevertheless, we got 12 concrete exported. We got 28 minutes. I think this isn't going to be a big challenge. I think we'll be fine. Unlike the last couple of challenges we had there, like for version 9, this one doesn't seem to be that tough. I think it's just a numbers game. Making sure that the trains aren't clogged up is the big challenge on this one. I don't think it's a throughput game, right? Like all them other ones we've had to deal with at the. So anyway, nevertheless, I can do a double water stop, but right now we don't need it. These guys are running really good for water. So, in fact, my problem is material. I need quarry material. What are you doing? You're the concrete train. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so can I do something about this? Well, yes, you can, Max. You could build a small bridge over it, but I hate bridges because bridges are messy. Bridges make life really difficult. You know that, right? You know it's gonna get messy if you put a bridge over this. I mean, you got stuff being dropped off, dude. You just dropped off 4. Like, what happened there? Oh, you're processing it. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, these trains are going to need more. I think we can use one less water train, and we need bigger things. Can I build up and over this? I can. I don't think 1's high enough. Yeah, you got to go 2. You got to go 2 to get her over it, right? And then 2 down. Yeah, 2 down. It's going to have to be 2 down. Okay, so I'll tell all these trains, listen, congratulations, you all go this way now. You're all going to hate the hill, but at least it will keep you from cross traffic. Oh, yeah, these trains handled that no problem. Like that, look at that little hill. It's like, yeah, okay, it's not the fastest, but it's not the slowest either. I was all concerned about it. But no, these guys are doing just fine. They're like, yeah, okay, we're not happy about it, but we'll do it. First run from the back, second at front. First run from back. Don't run that in the back. Oh, you mean this line in the back? Yes, I could do it that way, right? We could do it that way. And then run this like this into this, right? And then we just get rid of that train altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the only trick to that is that now I got to change all that, right? Yep, that'll do. Okay, yeah, you should have went this way. You should have went that way too, but that's all right. We'll let these guys finish their drop-offs, and then once we have them all kind of converted over, I can strip out this. I can just tear this all out. Anybody else coming here? Where are you going? Okay, you're going to the other station. And then what I got to do is I'm really going to have to increase the concrete itself, right? Otherwise, we're just not getting enough trains coming through here. Okay, so I need to change you. I need to change you. And I need to change you. And you're going to the other spot. That's perfectly fine. Did I get everybody? Looks like it. I think that's everybody. All right, so we're going to scrub this out. Yep, like so. I guess we'll find out if we have an anonymous train just like driving around looking for a lost soul. I guess. Yeah, we'll just hope that that's not the case. Okay, so let's start pumping these guys through, right? Because we really gotta get some trains going here, right? Count to 6 and then click the button. Done. Let's just double check to make sure he's going in the right direction. Okay, well that's not the train I wanted. Let's get one to come up here. Yeah, can we clone that? Sure, do that. Okay. Okay, that's gonna come down around, do all the things, do all the stuff. This is fine. I'm not too worried about this. It is what it is. There's going to be traffic sometimes, people. Just accept it. So, yeah, sometimes you just have to accept traffic. Sure. Okay. Nope. And what are you doing? Nope. Okay. And do this. Click that. There we go. Right. I need one for the bottom here, guys. I need a bottom train. Okay. That's... No. Okay, well, listen, I'll take a bottom train. Okay, do that around here somewhere. Where are the quarries at? Okay, so the quarries are looking okay. The water pumps are doing just fine. The water trains are definitely not a problem. We just need to be able to get enough concrete in. Again, I don't think we're going to have a problem overall. I think we're going to be okay with these trains here. I mean, I only have 2 trains exporting concrete. Now, I do say I think we're going to have to speed up the process a little bit here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take these, configure, add 2 more cars. Yep, and then when the other one gets down here, I'll do the same thing, right? So these guys can unload faster and load faster. We'll do that. You can unload. Boop. There we go. And then we'll add 2 more. There. Let's see how you guys are doing. Because these guys are now able to produce 8 at a time, right? So that's actually really good. We'll let it run at that for the moment, and then we'll work on upgrades, people. Really? I can't upgrade the concrete? Why not? Oh, upgrade license. Well, guess what? Turns out I love upgrade licenses. You know why? Because you know what that means. Voucher exchange. Concrete yard. Purchase. Do the things. Yep, accepted. Guess what, guys? Upgrades, people. Upgrades. There we go. And upgrades means they can usually hold more concrete, right? So now these guys can hold more concrete. And the reason we want them to hold more concrete is because we're going to buy more trains for them. There we go. Done and done. And, of course, so now we can actually buy more trains to move more concrete. You do it. Do it, do it, do it. We'll clone that train. And see, now this is what I was getting concerned about. Now we're getting so many trains on here, we're gonna start having major panic attacks. Yup. Yup. Well, I mean, you could try to space this out a little better, Max. Do this. And then try to bring it back on just before you do that. Let's do that. We'll try and save ourselves a little bit of headache here. There. So what that will do is that will at least space out the need to merge until they kind of get a little closer to where they got to go. And hopefully they won't jam up too much. Well, of course, that guy's got to cut that guy off. But that was unavoidable, people. That's unavoidable. Yeah. So anyway, that'll handle a little bit spacing better. Let's do... yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we'll do this. And how's our unload stations? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's good. I think now it's just a numbers game. Just getting the trains through fast enough, I think, is the trick. Right? Clone train. All the things. Put that train... Yeah, put that train right about there, dudes. I don't know which one was that going to. which one is using that? Okay, well then we don't want to, because we don't want to make another one of those. We want to make another one of a different type. Okay, where are you going? All right, so you're going there. And you're going to the same spot, right? Yes, you are. Where's my other concrete train? Are you the concrete train that's going to this one? Yes. So we'll clone you, and then we'll stick you down here. Like that. Done. And in fact, we'll even give you 2 more stations just to be able to empty out even faster than ever. Like that. Excellent. Done. Yes, but this water... and this, I don't know if I need them to merge or not. I mean, I can test this theory out, right? We'll do this. Now, that's because when I blow up this track, it's going to get real ugly for like 10 seconds, right? So we'll find out. See, this water's trying to come in here, right? I'm pretty sure of it. Is it not? Now, this is one thing I don't like. Yeah, see, these are trying to cross into here, and these guys are trying to go straight. That's just unfortunate. I was sure I had set that up to go the other way, but... ugh, whatever. So, yeah, unfortunately, it appears I've crossed my water supplies, and I crossed... Somehow I got this going to the wrong station, and then the other one's going to the other station. I mean, I could bridge it. I mean, that is a thing. Okay, we could try to bridge this. Again, I'm not worried about a bridge. I mean, it's not the end of the world to bridge things. You just got to be a little careful with it, right? Yeah, there we go. And now you can come over here, come back down, and tie into that. There we go. So let's see what we got here. Okay, yep. And we'll just fix some of these up as we go along, right? It's perfectly fine. Yep. He's going straight. He is going to take the bridge. Well, he's not now, but he will. Seems like there's an awful lot of trains that got to take this bridge. Yep, that's fine. He's going straight through. All right. Yeah, I just mixed. I've got these backwards. I literally should have done this in the opposite. Yeah, I literally should have done this backwards. I should have done this backwards. But yeah, the bridge is gonna fix. The bridge will fix everything. Well, it'll mostly fix everything. Mostly. Yep. So meanwhile, this guy's like, yeah, I'll just take the bridge. The heck with you. Yeah, that's fine. We're already up to 86. We got 16 minutes. I think we're still looking good, right? Yeah, we still have concrete available. It would be nice to have a little more of that. Yeah. Like, guys, make sure you're picking up more of this all the time. Dudes. These are set to 4 and 4, right? Yes, they are. So... pick up more, deliver more, do more, all the things, and we better give this guy. Was he going up top? All right, so we'll clone this guy too, right? Because I think they can do it. You can do it, because you're out of stuff too, right? Yeah. So yeah. Now the nice part about these trains waiting is that there's nothing to clog. They're not going to clog up anywhere, right? What are you doing? Yeah, you're all going we're all going the new way now, so we can get rid of this. There we go. Oh, really? There was one train? There was one train? Oh, look, guys. Look, guys. Look. Reverse. Yeah. There, do that. I hope that was not for this station over here, or we're in big trouble. Okay. Salvage. Gee whiz, I'm a little nervous now because, like, are these guys going to get all jammed up or what? I hope not. Gee whiz. Okay, well, he's going to the right spot. Clone the train. Really? I hate it when I do that. I hate that misclick. Do that, dudes. Yeah, finalize that. Okay, so that's fine. So as long as we got lots of, yeah, like, you guys get out of the way. You got to drop stuff off here, dudes. We got trains coming up here. That's water. That's a thing. Can we clone you? Sure we can. Do that. You're going to go to the right spot, right? Yes, you are. Okay. As long as we can keep trains moving, I'm perfectly fine with this. And let's see. Well, I guess we don't really need this line in here anymore because there should be no reason for them to use this line. That being said, whoa, why did you ghost? All right, I don't care. Ghost away, dude. Ghost away. But now we can probably try and at least get some of this double track down here. Might try and save up just a little bit more traffic here. Yeah. Do this. Do this. Do that. Ugh. Anyway, we'll make that work. That's gonna be what it is, people. Okay. Yeah. Listen. No. Listen. All right. You go. Scoot. Yep. Scoot faster. Why can't I not? Stop that. Go on, get. Where are we at? 102.56, 12 minutes. Yep. Come on, let's go. Dude, you only picked up 2 concrete. I'm not very happy about that. Yeah, refund it. Do the things, dude. Let's go. Yeah, so we'll get these to space out a little more. See, once they get a little speed picked up, then it's not so bad. They can kind of keep ahead of each other. So with that, yeah, scoot, get going, all the things. Man, we're really having a hard, like, this guy's really loaded up. I mean, that's great, guys. But that's because you're not supposed to be going. Are you guys supposed to be going to that one? I'm very concerned that we don't got enough trains going down to this other location because they seem to be all running out. Okay. It's like this one has more than enough, which is great, but this one doesn't have enough at all. Like you should have enough. Okay, well, I mean, I can keep slapping trains on here. It's not like we don't get the cash. 222, all the things. Can you clone one more? Yeah, I can. Here, do that. So, water's definitely not the problem. I mean, we have water trains pulling out because they've got too much water. The big problem here, in fact, we could get rid of this, Well, I was going to get rid of it, but now it's like, well, I might not be able to get rid of it. Yeah, I think the big challenge is I should have done this back to forth. I should have taken these ones and put them on that station, and I should have taken these ones to this station. That's my bad, people. My bad. But it's going to be a little close, but I think we're going to still do okay. If not, obviously, if I get the A rank, well, then it's no big deal. I'll just swap the tracks and then get the S rank offline. It's not a big deal. We already know what the issue is. The issue is I should have taken these 2 here and put them into this first factory instead of, doing what I'm doing, right? Because now these ones up here are having to do this bridge thing, And at the same time, I lost the opportunity to run a second track down here. So it is what it is. You know, luckily, I mean, these 2 yards are doing just fine. I really wish you guys were getting more material. I mean, you're doing okay. I mean, you're filling out full trains. It's just, it seems like you guys are really like struggling with the amount of material you're getting. And I mean, it's not like I'm being cheap. I mean, we got lots of trains coming up here with this stuff. Right? Right, guys? Not being cheap at all, right? Okay, let's see where he's going. Okay, you can have this one. Off you go. Yeah, well, I keep shoving trains in there. Gosh darn it. Okay, yeah, come on, guys. Share the road. Don't be so greedy here. All right. Let's see. It's too bad. Yes, I can. Can we do that? Let's do that. I'm going to try and fix some of this up, right? Let's see. If we do this. I'm going to hold that there for a second. Where are you guys all trying to go? Yeah, so if I do that, I might be able to get this separated. So do this, and I do this, and do this. Yep. But then you still gotta have this track. You still gotta have this track coming through here, dude. Yeah, but that's gonna get real ugly. Okay. Can you do this? Like that. Yep. Then we'll... Okay, do that. And then... Okay, I'm glad you guys... hopefully you guys figured that out. Right? Are you guys going to figure that out? Please tell me you'll figure that out. I hope so. Really? You didn't figure that out, huh? That was just too much brain power for you guys. Wow, none of them figured it out. Great. I was really hoping you would. Yup. It's really unfortunate when they don't figure it out. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. It's like, yeah, we're too lazy. We don't want to figure it out that much. So what I'm doing here, obviously, is we're gonna force this track here momentarily to switch, right? Hopefully this works. Yeah, alternating, dude. Alternating track for you. Yep, all right. And you. And you. There we go. Do this, do that. And you sort of had it figured out. Okay, so this track, even though we have the bridge thing going on, is going to come down and is going to... Oh, gee, I'm going to have to do a second bridge here. That's what I'm going to have to do. Oh, geez. All right. I don't know if I can do that. Yes, you guys are the ones that are going to need a bridge, though. These guys here need a bridge. If I do this... Yep, nothing like figuring out a little puzzle of life. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Yep, do that. Now, I say go that way. And what are you doing? You are going to do that water, but if I tell you to go this way now, instead of going that way, you'll still get to the water. If you go this way, you're silica. You cannot get to where you need to go. Darn it. That's unfortunate. But can we empty some of the trains off of this track? I'm just trying to cut out some of the trains. Yeah, you don't need to come up here. You can go across the bridge once you actually get out of here. So, at least if we get rid of the water trains, it might free up stuff, right? Yes. Take that track there, and at least takes the water trains off of this little intersection. Man, have I ever made this complicated, haven't I? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm pushing the water trains to the bridge. Yup. Yeah. Boy, did you ever complicate this matter. And then this water, of course, is going down here, so it has to stay on that upper track. Because that's the water for the other train. Yeah, that's exactly it. Man, just because I messed up the tracks on the two sides, I really should have watched that from the beginning. We're at 4 minutes. We got 180 concrete. Gee whiz, and still not enough coming in here. Like, why are you guys all empty? Oh, you're all empty because you can't get to where you need to go. That's right. Yeah, this is gonna get messy. Please tell me you can get to where you got to go again. Nope. Yeah. Holy smokes. This is a mess. Listen, I need you to do this switch. I need you to do this and that. I got to fix all these trains. This is a mess. This is a mess. All right, well, he got it figured out. That's good. But then he should have dropped off. Why didn't he drop off? I don't know. Look at these guys. What are you guys doing? Yeah, you haven't got it figured out. Yep. And you. Well, you got it figured out, at least. What are you doing? Nope, you don't got it figured out at all. Yeah, I might have blown this because of this track mess. Oh, well, I mean, we know what we had to do. I can always set it up for the next round. Gee whiz. And I thought, oh, yeah, this will be the biggest challenge right here, this tunnel. Yeah, no. I totally messed that up. He didn't drop because the second is full. Yeah, the seconds are all full, right? That's part of the problem. These guys aren't dropping off because these guys are full, but these guys aren't bringing any in because they're all on the wrong track, right? Like they're all on the wrong track. It's a mess. This is a mess. Yep. So yeah, we're not going to get the S class on this one just because they're all going in the wrong direction. Like, see, like none of these are coming down here to get the silica they need to drop off, and then they're not coming into the right spot. It's like I've missed something somewhere. Right? I've just made, yeah, like I've literally, yeah, you know what? Let's do that. I like that idea. Reset the region. No. Restore the checkpoint. Yep, do that. This time we'll fix it because we haven't run it yet. All right, so we're going to just fix this. I like reset. Reset works for me. So let's do this. Okay. You guys, this water can come down here like this. Boom, boom. Now, the one thing is that I've got to get this out. I got to get this train track in here to come onto this line over here. So let me do that. Yep. Can you do that for me? Thank you. All right. So now that I've, because my biggest issue is the concrete train. The concrete train had to keep running, has to keep going through, right? So get rid of you and hook you into here. Yep, done. Get rid of this, and we're gonna get rid of all that. In fact, we're gonna do this with this, and then we're gonna just swing this out here, do this, and then this one can do this. All right, so let's follow this this far one first. So blah, 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 blah. That's his water. Yep. This will be his concrete up here. Yes. All right, and then they share that top line. Actually, that's not going to work. And you know why? Because this concrete here is the problem. Do this. Yep. Do this all the way to here. Boop. And no, you don't have to take that all out, dude. Just a little bit of it. So We get the concrete. We come down here. You can now get to the water, but you can't get to your. You can't get to the. You can't get to this. So the top track can get to this water and this, but this here has to bridge. There's no way around it. We're going to have to bridge this. So that's fine. That means I don't need a track going to you. Because this one, this top track is going to get its water from this location, and it's going to get its iron ore or the silica from this location. So this here, yep. No, get rid of this. Get rid of that. The only trick is that, of course, the concrete trains themselves. I'll fix the train track up on that in a second. So we need to do this. I need to do this. Yep. And then we just want to do this, people. All the things. There we go. So that track can now divvy off, swing around, and then it can come back onto this line here, which drops off at this station. All right. Now let's clean this one up. This will be this station. Okay, so the outside line is for these two guys. We'll start them off with 2, and then they'll come around. They want their water here, which they can get, and they want their quarry here, which they can get. Now for the concrete train. The concrete train is going to be able to leave this yard, come here, come down through the bridge, come back, and it needs a bypass here. This is the big trick to this one. It needs a bypass right there. That way we know that the concrete train can go around any train here, and the water trains hopefully won't cause too much traffic. That'll be good. All right. Now the concrete train for this one. This one has to come down here, but this is where it gets tricky because the concrete train's got to get over onto this track. So we can just do this little maneuver with it. I don't know, somewhere's around here, I guess. Right about here. Do you want to do it here? Do you want to do it there? All right, we'll do it there. Okay, so let's now save that. We'll save the region, save the checkpoint, do the things. Okay, now let's give this a shot. What are we at? 12,800. Well, then let's beef these up right now. Let's not even mess around with this stuff, right? Beef. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 for you. And 4 for you. Yep, that works for me. And we'll increase those later on. So boom, boom. Okay. Now, let's give this a shot. Let's save the region, save the checkpoint. Okay, here we go. Water trains first. We'll put 1 water train on here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And are we ready? There. Good to go. Double stations for concrete. I'll try to do that. We'll hang out here in a second. See, I should have fixed him before he got away, see? But anyway, that's fine. Listen, dude, I'm just going to clone you to be lazy and then put you over here. And then I'm going to, no, just put you there. Finalize that train. And I know you, dude, you can't even get to where you need to go. So just relax. All right. Do that. And then I need you to do this right to there. There you go. You're good to go. All right. So we'll just now set up 2 of these. Yeah, see, I really don't want to double track this. I really don't. It's too squeezy. It's way too squeezy. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to run the trains. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so you're going to do that one. That's exactly what I want you to do. And now for your friend up here, there you go. Do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Let's see what you're going to do. We can at least do that. No, look at this ugliness. Do this. There we go. There, and then again, that keeps that on this inside track there. So now we should be able to just light these things up like a Christmas tree, and let's pound some water, right? I mean, I'm all about that, with that water pounding. Do that, and then clone the train here. Do that. What are you? Let's do the water trains. So that's clone train. Right about here somewhere. You know what? We'll just count to 10, put it in here like so, and then we'll clone the train and put it up here like so. This is going to be, clone the train, and we'll put it about here. And we'll clone the train and put it around here. Now for the inside ones. Clone the train and put it about here. And then clone that train again. Where are you going, dude? Yeah, okay. Right about here, I guess. Give or take a train. There we go. We'll let that start up. So we're getting a little bit more. So now we need a few more of these. Yep, do that. Off you go. Scoot, scoot. Sure. Clone the train over here. Because we know this is where our shortness is going to be, right? This is where the shortfall is. Yeah, we'll just put you right about there. Done. Now, how about you guys? Yep, you guys. Yep, thanks. So we'll just keep putting trains down here on this bridge for a bit. Somewhere's around there. And yes, I haven't put the concrete train down yet, but I will do that. Right, so now your suggestion about that, I like. So what we'll do is we will double... I don't know if I can get this to swing in. Oh, yes, we can. We're going to swing these in, but it's only going to be for the concrete train. So the concrete train basically is getting its own free pickup, right, is what we're doing. That way it kind of gets a little bit more ahead, is kind of the shot for it. Actually, let's do this. Yep, do that. And then do that. Nope, not yet. You can do this, but the timing's got to be really good. It's got to be really good. Do that. Do this. Tell me you figured that out. Yeah, that's exactly what I want you to do, guys. Good job, guys. That's exactly what we want. So do track, do this, do that. Figure this, do that. Did all the trains change their thing? Yes, they did. Well, they did at the moment because I've got to cut off. Yes. Yes. Okay. Now, station. 1, 2, 3. I guess it wouldn't hurt to have these trains on double track. That's fine. But anyway, it is what it is at the moment. We won't worry about it too much. That's a single. That's a double. All right. So now the concrete trains, because I'm sure these guys are making concrete. So let's get them out of here. Concrete trains. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yes, I realize I'm doing these in 4s this time, and I'm hoping that's because if I do them in 4s, I can keep the line slightly shorter and not clog them up all the time, right? Let's have a look to see what he's doing. He's doing... No, I need you to keep going, dude. And then I need you to do this. I need you to do that. I need you to do this. It's, yep. And then I need you to come down here. And then this way. Yeah. Oh, no. I totally missed that. No, wait a minute. You're an inside train, right? Okay, yeah. So you're going to come up here, go across, go under the bridge, come back across the bridge. Okay, you're fine. Whew. Okay, let's get the other train set up. Do this. Okay, so what are you doing? You're going to do... Yes, but you need to go that way. But now, see, you're going the wrong way. I need you... No. I need you, sir. I need you to come back. I need you to come back onto this track. We've missed something. Oh no, this is not good. Down, 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 down. Yep. There we go. All right, so you are my inside concrete train. Right, you now need to switch here and be my outside concrete train. So what are you? You are an outside concrete train? Really? I guess I had 2 trains on there to begin with. That's no surprise. So let's get a second train in here for these guys. Right about there somewhere. Right. Whew. All right. We almost blew it. Yeah, we needed that second feeder line coming. Man, that is quite the intersection. I mean, it's very segsmy looking. I mean, it's awesome. There we go. Okay, so hopefully we can get the concrete moving through. We should be in much better condition this time, though. It's looking a lot better this time, isn't it? I think we're in good shape this time. Now it's literally I just have to let it run for a while and let it do things, right? Oh, we're out of money. Well, I guess we better let it do a thing for a while, right? Yeah, so it's looking much better this time. Yeah, it's looking much better this time. Is that a battery train? Oh, yeah, it is too. It's a concrete train. Yeah, so why didn't you guys drop off? Oh, wow, that's because these are literally loaded up. That's great. That's exactly what we want, guys. Good job. Yeah, that's good. That's exactly what we want. Things are running so smoothly. I didn't expect it to work that good. Okay, so we're actually getting loaded stuff. That's great. So now we need to upgrade the factories, right? We need to upgrade these factories so they can work faster. So that's where our money's going to go next, and then we'll add more trains is what we're doing. Yep. Concrete upgrades is the next on the list. Yeah, I'm glad you agree with me. That's for sure. Okay. Oh, gee. There we go. It's all good in the neighborhoods. All right. Let's see. Yeah. So these are actually looking really good. Yeah, you're 4, but you're about to get some concrete. All the things. It would be nice if we had another train coming down here. You know what? I'm very tempted to kind of do this thing where I copy this train right here and then kind of put it right about here, just to kind of keep the spacing good. Yes, I know I should have spent that money on maybe upgrades, but like these guys are already down to 4, and it just seemed like the spacing, there's a little bit of a gap in there, so I'm just going to do that for now. We'll upgrade this one first because these guys are staying ahead of the game, right? So these guys are falling behind, so we should be okay. Dude, oh, you're concrete. I was going to say, where's your stuff? Well, you don't have stuff because, he's bringing stuff now. Come on, dude, give me an upgrade. Give me cash. Show me the monies. 2048. Give me the money. Yeah, there we go. One done. Excellent. And then we'll do one over here, and then we'll add a couple of trains, and then I'll upgrade the other 2. And that should probably do it. That'll set things up pretty nice, I think. Yeah. How you guys doing? Great. I'm glad you're all doing so good. You're doing all so good. Really? What do I need? $600? I think it's like $600 I need. Come on. There we go. Do the thing. I'm glad you're all doing good. In fact, you know what? We could probably now do this, right? We could run these on alternating drop-offs so as we can get the spacing right. So we'll do that. And you guys can do the same thing. We should be able to run alternating drop-offs for all this stuff. And do this. Did we get you? Yes, we did. So if we run alternatings... Yep. And how about you, dude? Yep. Do that. Alternatings for that. How about you? Yep. Looks good. Anyway, I'll catch these for the next. I mean, we got to wait for the money to come in to upgrade the other factory there. So while we're doing that, we might as well just make sure these trains have the opportunity to drop off wherever they want, right? Oh, wait a minute. Well, luckily it's not very busy here at the yard at the moment. Whoa, 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 whoa! What's all this doubling around? What's all this doubling around? Oh, what is this hiding here? Go away. I hope I haven't messed up too many of them trains. Okay, well they all seem to be okay for the most part. So you're kind of waiting for water. You're waiting for this was gonna be an issue no matter what, because these guys had to cross back over this. I mean, I could try to put a bridge in here. It's the only way that it will fix this. Let's see if we can't get a bridge to work here. Because if I break this and I break all these trains now, this is gonna get real ugly. Like real ugly, like super ugly. In fact, looks like it's already up there. Dude, don't argue with me on this. Okay, listen, I need you to come down here, come down here. I need you to do this. No, up. Look, just behave with me, would you? Okay, now can you get down here fast enough? I think no. No, you can't. Darn it. Well, I mean, we can do this. And then down, do that. So which way do you want to go? All right, let's take this one train to make sure it works fine, right? And if so, I'll just then, I should be able to blow this switch up, and then all future trains should be able to make it. So let's see. You want to take the old route, and he's taking the new route. You know what? I'm digging that. Yeah, I think they can all take this new route. I like that. So let's do that. We'll just temporarily take this out now. Oops, sorry, my bad. Yep. Now y'all have to take the new bridge. Congratulations. Done. All right, there. That way, it stops that little issue in life. I mean, they have to come over this little bridge over here anyway, so that's fine. It's not slowing them down any. 16,888, 16,888 upgrades, 888 upgrades. Yep, there we go. Yeah, in fact, things are they're working. It's working really good. I'm very happy with this. This is extremely happy. Why are you empty, dude? Oh, because you're delivering. You're doing deliveries. 68-256. Guess what? We're gonna put another train on here shortly for batteries. I know that. Okay, but everything else is purring along pretty good. Yeah, just come on, guys. Figure this out. I mean, I'm giving you all the opportunities now. Make this happen. Now, I can actually do a double... I could do a double water here, but the water doesn't seem to be the problem. It's the silica that's the issue, right? Yeah, it's definitely... It's not the water that's jamming up anything. It's the silica that you need. So we do need to start copying. I wish it was daytime. I really hate this darkness stuff. Let's clone that train and put it over here. Right? You're going to do that just fine. You're a battery train, right? Yep. Let's clone you. And I'll count to 20. Nope, you're not a battery train. Where's the battery train? Yeah, oh, there's battery. Concrete train. That is you, and I will count to 20 with you. Really? Are you serious? Every one of you is over here? Get over here and do this, would you? I can't take you guys seriously if you're not, like, doing things. Oh, what happened here? No, this is all bad. Okay, did we fix it all? Okay, why did that one train do that? That was really weird. Anyway, we did catch it in time, so that's fine. And now we can actually put this train here to pick up concrete. So that's concrete train, concrete train. Let's see. That's a concrete train. How you guys doing? You got 8 and 3. Well, that's more than 4, so we're going to do this. Yep, we'll put that right there. And 1 and 6 is 7. If I count... and we put that right about here. Okay, that's fine. That works. All right, let's see. 8 and 14, 14 and 6. We got enough water in everybody. Looking good. We are over 1/3 of the way there. We're about 40%. We have 18 minutes. It's running much smoother this time. It's literally just, it's a numbers game, people. It's a numbers game. Okay, let's see. We got enough. I mean, these guys, according to this, they can't even drop off. So they must be doing all right. I mean, he only dropped off 2. And where's the water at? We're at 5 there. We're at 6. Okay, well, they're dropping off a little water at the moment. That's fine. So let's upgrade. Let's get the upgrades going for these. 4096, 2048. Do that. No problem, Mr. O. And actually, it's not that my first setup, it's not that I wouldn't have done this with my first setup. My biggest issue is when I did the first setup, I literally crossed these backwards. I literally should have just made these lines longer and not cross these. And then I still would have had to, in the first run, I still would have had to have made this train bridge because unfortunately, this one quarry up here is just kind of quirky, right? It's not in the right spot, so that's fine. I would have done that on the first round too. It's just when I built them backwards, it really made a mess. It really made a mess. But and I thought the numbers would be okay, but it was just crazy. Yeah, it looked too well. Then I tried to fix it, but the problem is, and this is the problem with all the maps, right? If you've made a mistake and you think, oh, no problem, I'll just fix it, that's fine, except that when you've got like 20 trains running, like we got a lot of trains running here. I mean, this does look good. Don't get me wrong. This looks awesome. But when you got a lot of trains running and you go to fix a line, they forget everything. Like they get really, really dumb. And unfortunately, you basically have lost the level at that point, right? Because by the time you fix up like a dozen trains, you've probably lost 5 to 10 minutes, right? Like if you go to fix 20 trains, even if you got lucky and you chased each train down within 30 seconds each time, that's still 10 minutes, right? You've lost 10 minutes just fixing trains. So it's kind of tricky. It is kind of tricky that way, right? But it's looking good now. I mean, we're over halfway now, right? We're over halfway. We got 15 minutes. Literally, I just got to sit back and let these guys do what they do best, and just make sure that we're not running low on supplies. Like, okay, he's a concrete guy. We have 4. We have 0. We have 6, 4, 3, 0. So this guy's a little short on the stuff, and this guy's a little short on water. Actually, I'm a little surprised about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a water train out here, kind of space it out a little bit. We'll put that train right about there. And as for these guys, they're running a little low on the silica, right? Well, you're not really, but they are a little low. So what we can do there to help them out, let's see. And that's no surprise because this is a much longer line. So we'll just do that. And we'll clone one more and put it up there. There. That should even that out a little bit. So, yeah, so he's got lots of water. We've got water coming back in with these guys now. He's here for concrete, right? Water guys? Yeah, there's water. There's water. Looks like we're running a little short on water, so let's do some upgrades. Yep, you can have an upgrade. Yeah, these are all running short on water, so you can all have an upgrade. What's that going to do for me? Yeah, I think we'll be okay. 1010. Oh, gee, maybe we better upgrade them all, I guess. You're a little short for cash now, but that's all right. We'll make it work. Let's see, 1177. Yeah, so that's all right. We got the 2 main ones upgraded, and hopefully they'll be able to catch back up. It doesn't look like it's hurting our numbers any. We're almost to 200, and we still have 13 minutes. We should be all right. Yeah, we got water coming in here now. We should take a trip on one of these, right? I mean, really. Pan the camera on that. There we go. We'll take a trip on this one since we got a little time. And I mean, look at this. I mean, I must admit, this game is really nice looking. The maps aren't very big. I really do wish it had a true sandbox mode and not kind of the fakey sandbox mode that we're currently having to use. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, well, I'll take what I can get, right? But the graphics, I mean, they do look good. Let's do this, do that. There we go. We'll follow this one through. So, yeah, I mean, but, as much as I wish they had true sandbox mode, and again, I don't need this super big map. I don't need, like, an Australia map or anything like that. I just need it to work. Why is there so many trains jammed up here? What's going on, people? And am I going to pay for it? I'm a little worried when you start to see lineups of trains, right? It's like, wait a minute, what's going on? All right, must have been a water train or something gumming up the tracks. Look at this. Yeah, there's like a whole lineup of trains here. And I mean, we are very limited for space, so it's like, all right, what are you doing? Oh, okay, so you're waiting for something. Well, whatever it was you were waiting for. Oh, okay. Right, battery trains have to make a shuffle here, right? Because they can't stay on this line. Battery trains actually have to shuffle over to make their delivery, right? So that's a thing. All right, that's fine. As long as that's where the jam is, I'm okay with that jam. I mean, we're at 200. We got 50 to go and 11 minutes to do it. So really, it shouldn't be a big deal now. Just walk in the park, Kazansky. Walk in the park. Yep. Now, I want one of these cool trains. I want one of these trains to follow. So, follow this. Yeah, follow that guy. Make it look good. All right. I must admit, even the trains themselves are cool looking. Okay, we're buried in a mountain here. Dude, why didn't you pick up anything? Why didn't you pick up anything? Really? Were we out at the time? Was that a thing? I guess it was. I guess they were actually all out. All right, so he's picked up. As long as that doesn't happen very often, that makes me worried. But only 40 more to go. Yeah, so we should have no problem doing this. So yeah, let's do. All right, so we'll follow this guy through. But yeah, I mean, this is the graphics are just really nice. I must admit, the graphics are pretty cool. Yeah, it's all good in the neighborhoods. Wow, it's like racing trains. I mean, I must admit that does make it really cool looking. Okay, 32 more. I mean, we're getting trains parked here all the time. Let's get rid of the interface here for a second. Yeah, go to photo mode. Yeah, photo mode that. I mean, this is this is a nice looking yard. If we could have the daytime, please. If we could have a little bit of daytime action, I really appreciate it. Yeah, right. I mean, you want full lines, but you don't want clogged lines, right? Like you want. This is what you want. You want trains continuously running, and it looks really good, right? That's what you want. I mean, this is definitely what you want. Yeah, there's the daytime. Yeah, there we go. It's too bad it has this funky message on it, but anyway, I'll take a couple pictures of this. I mean, this looks really good. This is what you want out of a train yard, right? You want lots of trains coming in and out, and they're not really jammed up. I mean, yeah, you got to wait, like, everybody's taking their turn, but there's no real backlog, right, or anything like that. This looks really good. This is what you want, right? This is the money shot right there. This is what everybody likes, and they're all, and we've been using them racing trains, so they look really good. I mean, that's the way it is. Anyway, we got 16 more to go. I think we have like probably 8 minutes left in the challenge, so it shouldn't be a problem. And we already seen like 12, well, there's 4, 8 in the very upper left-hand corner. There's 4 more there for 12. So we already know, and there's 4 more for 16. So we already know there's enough concrete on the way to the station that it's going to get to the challenge, no problem. It's all done. It's all done, but the crying. It's all done. Because there was a lot of crying to be done here. But, I mean, it looks good. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, it's all done. All right. It's pretty. There we go. It's all pretty. Show me my tickets. Yes, 26. 5 tickets. You betcha. So let's have a look at photo mode here. Just to once again, the biggest challenge, of course, was the skinniness of it all, right? This end was actually pretty easy, right? We double looped the outside. We double looped the inside. Good to go. The drop-off point, the big trick to this was that we looped it, and then we had to just bridge over itself, and that's fine. Now, the center is the bit of a confusing part, and that's because we have the outside loop getting water and concrete. We have the inside loop getting water, but we had to bridge out and back in for the concrete, or for the silica. And then, of course, the battery train on the inside has to get to the outside lane to go deliver concrete. Holy smokes, Max, get your stuff together. Silica, concrete. We're not doing batteries. I've done way too many battery maps. Everything in my brain is like batteries. If it's not raw material, it's got to be batteries. So in this case, yeah, the inside loop did need a bridge to get out and back in for its silica. The outside loop just picked up its water and silica, no problem. And then, of course, we just use that same loop to deliver the concrete, and that looks good. All right, let's get out of this map. Winner, you betcha, accept the victory. Yes. Boom. We'll have a look at that soon enough. We still have one map to go, and let's have a look at this. A lighter form of oil. 35 minutes is the time on this. Now, because of the way the time is today, we're going to play it. Whether I get S-Class or not today doesn't matter. We're going to play it out anyway, and we'll do it. Figured out how we could do it without bridges. Oh, dude, I got the S-Class on it. I'm good. You know what? I might play with it like later on and just see how we got. Now, in this case, cash is the problem. Cash and workers. There's just not enough cash, and there's not enough workers. What they want you to do is make neon signs, okay? Sounds cool, but we don't got enough workers for one, and we don't have enough cash for the other. So you'll notice here, I've got track kind of built out to do like a level 1 and level 2 stuff, but the neon signs, I've got placeholders in for them, but that's it. I've got nothing else in for them. Now, just to kind of go over this, so we're going to work on population first because we're desperate for it. We need a bunch of workers, and we have none, right? So we're going to push the city limit up a bit. And, of course, to push the city limit, it requires a little water and a little energy. So water is the first thing. Where is my water? There's my water down here. So you'll see here we've got water set up, and we're going to run that water back up here to the city and drop it off. Boom, boom. Life is good. When it comes to the the batteries to grow, I've given it one oil well, and one oil plant, and this little loop here is going to handle that little challenge for us, right, to keep the city growing, so as I can keep enough population coming in. Now, these two oil here are going to handle these. These two oil here are going to handle these oil refineries. These two oil here are going to handle these two oil refineries. And then all that oil refinery is going to go up here to the neon refinery and out to the Zeppelin dock. And that's why we have a double ring here. This ring will be for the Zeppelin dock when we get the money. And this ring here is going to hook into this when we get the money. So let's get started. Pulling my hair out, of course, because that's a thing. As you can see, this is a big hill. Ugh, big hills, right? That means you need big trains. Yep, that's what it means. So, do you want to do the energy train first? Okay, because it's nice and tiny. I like that. So let's. All we need is the nice cheapy trains. We'll do that. Finalize the train. Let's go. So again, train here. Cheapy trains, 4 batteries should do it. Let's go. Now, one thing about the batteries is. One thing about the water is all of this stuff wants water as a catalyst. That's why I didn't just build a bridge over to the city with the water, because I want to use some of this water as a catalyst later. So now let's get the water trains in for the city. This is where we need the big heavy haulers. Boom. There's one. And we're going to clone him again. Of course, we're going to put him right about where? Where do you want to put him? Somewhere's around here? Sure, that will do. That'll work. Wait for what? What am I waiting for? Don't clone. Why not? I mean, why would I not? Oh, just because if by waiting a few seconds I save a little money, it's okay. The train's only going to run off the hill, and then that'll be fine. It'll work itself out. Now, the nice part about these trains, of course, is that they can carry 8 instead of 4. So the city's really going to love this, right? It's going to really like that. And of course, we're already delivering batteries. Yay, batteries. Boy, the city's going to like that too. You got to like them catalysts, right? Let's go. Let's do this. And then we'll come down here, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. That way they can unload a little faster. Boom. Let's grow some city. You betcha. So these don't need population. These do. They really don't give you any workers for this map at all. It really is shameful. So we need 4, 8, 12, 16. And I think this needs 4. So that's 20 workers. We're good to go. Finish the track. The route of the track. What do you mean? The route of the track looks fine to me. What's wrong with it? Oh, you mean you mean this up here? Oh, yeah, I'll get to that momentarily. And the reason is that my bigger concern is I want to make sure we got enough growth going on here in the city that we're not going to have a problem, right? Yeah, see, like I got to make sure that we got enough trains coming in here. I'm gonna let this guy go. Try and space it out here a little bit better. I'd like to clone this train here and put him somewheres right about here, right about now. Off you go. Okay, now let's get the oil trains running. So here's the problem. The problem is I am going to steal one of them water trains back, turn it into an oil train later. But I would like to try and get these oil wells at least up and running, even with like 1 worker in each one of these. So let's see. 1, 2. Yep. 1, 2. 1, 2. All right, there we go. Water train needs opportunity to choose track on the water pump. Oh, okay. You are correct, sir. Let's do that. Now, these are pretty spaced out. I mean, there's only going to be the 3 of them, so they should never really have a problem here. That being said, when we do add water for these guys, then yeah, then it becomes a problem, because then these guys up here will need water, and that they're going to pull my hair out. It's not going to be pretty. It's just not going to be pretty. Okay, so let's see. There's 8, there's 4. Let's get this train started. No. Oh, right. Train things. Cheap. Cheap trains, people. Cheap trains. Yep, do that. And we'll just clone you, and then I'll fix your track. Finalize that. What do you want to do? Sure, you want to do that. And this. Very good. I don't know how fast we're going to need to get the oil. It's too bad that these oil refineries are so far apart. Ugh, it's really ugly, isn't it? Yes, they have a single drop-off point, but they're so far apart here that collecting from them is going to be a real pain in the butt. But anyway, it is what it is. Meanwhile, we will add one oil train to this now. Yes, and this was going to get real ugly from the start. Yep, do that. All right, so you're going to come down the hill. You're going to come into here. Yeah, and again, this is the same problem. The same problem with this is that these are so far apart, I actually got to separate the train. Like, it's really sad, actually. I'm kind of bummed out about it. I'm really kind of bummed out about it, but there's not much I can do about it. So that's going to handle that. Now, let's actually start working on this train track to get this up to the neon signs, right? Neon sign, yeah. There we go. We'll just bring you all the way back down here like that. Very good. Now, let's at least get one train picking up on this junk. Oh, really? Did I not put a station in here for this? All right. Well, let's at least get this up and running, right? Your basic train will do, I guess. Do we go for the 512? Why am I missing something there? Right. You've got that. You've got oh, I know what you're missing. My bad. My bad. Yep. There we go. Listen, dude. So we'll have just one train doing this for now. Do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that. What do you want to do? How about you come in here and then do that, and then you're going to come up there and drop that off. Excellent. You go do that for a while. And then I can start working on this track up here. Okay, so this is going to be mean, but not much I can do about it. Really? Are we not at the top of this hill? Wow. This is going to need one mean train, isn't it? Definitely going to need one mean train on that. So it is what it is. I can't really... Okay, that was really bad. Do this, Max. Right there. Right there. There you go. Excellent. And swing that in there. There we go. All right. Fix that. So, obviously, we're going to need a climber train for this. Yay! Level up. Do things. Yep, thank you very much. Okay, let's start getting some workers into all these things, right? 1, 2, 1, 2. There's a second. There's a second. And let's get a couple workers up here. Let's actually fill that one with the workers so I don't have to come back up here anymore. Are you actually going to pick anything up, dude? I hope so. All right. 1, 2. Yeah, this is really ugly. It really is ugly. I am trying to use one station to pull from 2 directions. I really hope this works. I just don't know if it does. Right. And the other problem is, of course, is that these oil wells are having to shuffle. They're having like 2 crude oil. Wow, they're really slow too. They're going to need upgrades. You're really slow, guys. Upgrades are going to be required. Wowzers. Okay. So we're going to need a train to do this. Boy, it's going to get longer. Yes. Well, I'll put longer trains on them. Let's see. Yes, I can. I mean, this train here, I can make that a longer train and pick up from both stations. Actually, make a detour here, dude. Ding, ding. Detour stop. I mean, this guy's got tanks, so he might as well take them in. He's got tanks. Oh, all right. This is actually good. We can actually do this. Configure 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I hate pushing trains like this. These. Well, no, he's a souped-up train. He's an upgraded train. He should be able to handle this flat land, no problem. But his friend up here isn't going to like that. This won't work. 184 neon gas. Wow, that's just so ugly. That's real ugly. That's super ugly. Like, that's real ugly. Wow, these guys are already done? What are you talking about? How come you guys are done? I am very surprised about that. I mean, What? It's 23. Oh, it's because of the worker shortage. There we go. Let's crank these suckers up. That's 4 and 4. You guys are only running at 2 and 2. How's the city doing for population? Okay, good. You're still growing. Excellent. That's what we want you to do. You keep growing. I only need 4 more workers, and then that's my 20 workers, and then we should be good to go. Then it's just a scale up event, right? If I scale it up, we'll put the water trains on here so as these guys can get water. And then after that, we're probably all right. In fact, do this for that water train. There's no need for that water train to drive all the way up here, I don't think. Well, yes, it too will do it. And in fact, I should do this. See this pipe? These pipes are in the way. It's really messy up here. I really hate it. Do that, and then do this. Take this out, and then do this, and then that. I think we see. It doesn't matter if I do it this way because I can't get the second track in here. Ugh, that's just so ugly. I mean, not to say we need any, but see, this station isn't going to make it no matter what, right? So I don't even know what I'm doing here. That's just me messing around. Okay, so let's get some water. Let's get a couple water trains running on this. Sure, do that. Do this. And you are going to go this way. And you're going to go that way. And then this way, and this way. No, let's just stick with that for now. You need to be able to get back in here, dude. How are you doing that? Well, you had this plan where you had kind of a go-through system, but I don't think that's going to work. Because you know what happens there, right? That never works. That's always bad. Okay. Well, okay, I will admit, I really wasn't planning on stopping at this location to start. So now I got to kind of do this little maneuver. Let's do this. Where'd that water train go? Is that you, dude? Are you the water train? Yeah, so that's fine. I need you to go this way. I know. It's crazy, right? Hopefully you figure that out. Alternating. Well, let's see how good he is at the alternating. If he alternates up and down, then that's fine. Then that will work. But if not, then we're in trouble. Do that. Yeah. We'll send them off. Do. All right. Let's see. Now we got to really crank this up, right? So you're full. Let's get you a second train going. And we'll get you a third train going here. And we're going to get you a new train down here. Yep. Yep, thank you. All the things. Boom, boom. Okay, yep, I know. You're very cranky with me. Do this. Do this. This. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. It's 50-50. It's 50-50, right? Well, that's the way it works. So I'm hoping I got the right 50-50. Well, we're going to find out, right? So this guy, the way it should work is that he's going to pull off. Right? He'll pull off to the right. Then when he comes back through, he should pull off to the left. All right, well, see, that didn't work. That's unfortunate. So, yeah, that's going to get ugly. Anyway, I'll fix it. I'll fix it in a minute. So, yeah, so what I'm going to have to do now is I'm going to have to pull this guy off sooner, right? Yep. So we got train coming down here. You need workers, dude. I know you do. And you need workers, and that's all the workers we need. That should now be producing all the things. 8 seconds. 8 seconds. 16 seconds. You need an upgrade, dude. 16 seconds. Yeah, so these ones, it's funny on this map, some of these were already upgraded. It's kind of weird. And then some of them need an upgrade. So we're going to have to give these two guys here an upgrade here shortly to get them going. He's empty so good he went for more water. I really wish that was the way it worked. I really do. I wish they were that smart. I mean, if they were that smart, it would be awesome, right? Yeah, but see, like, look at this, right? Like, he's not going to be smart enough to do that either. That's unfortunate. I don't know if they'll be smart enough to figure this out or not, but so see, yeah, like he go up this way, he might drop off water, he might not. You know what? I might just add a little rinky-dink train here with a single water on it, and then just put it into the line just to kind of separate it off. I mean, it's not that we don't have the money. We have all kinds of money, it turns out. In fact, I can clone this train here. And we can finalize that and make sure that this got enough oil coming down. This should help with that, with the oil dilemma down here. You probably need an upgrade, though. Yeah, 16 seconds isn't going to be enough for you, dude. So you're going to have to upgrade that. And these guys need an upgrade. Oh, I need an upgrade license. Where's my favorite ticket station? That's the bank. That's the oil well. Where's my ticket station? There we go. We need an upgrade. Upgrade. Oil refinery? Yes. Okay. Done. Yep. Upgrades, people. We need upgrades. There we go. So we can get more of this stuff coming out. Yes. Let's see. Let's give these guys maybe a couple extra of those. Load up a little faster. So see, like, he didn't even bother stopping. He had 4 empty cars, but he could have stopped here. Oh, never mind. There was nothing left. All right, dude. You got me on that one. There was nothing left, dude. What can I tell you? Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. It's just the way it worked out on that one, I guess. So we got 21 out the door. We're at 18 minutes. This one's going to get ugly, I think. There's not much we can do about it, though. This one, unlike the last map, it just doesn't have great numbers to start with. So we will clone this train. Yep, do that. And we're gonna clone this one. Do this. Yep. And then 3, 4. There we go. Do something like that. Water catalyst. Yeah, this whole water thing's gonna get messy, right? I think. I think so. I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to separate this off. So let's do that. We'll just do a nice little rinky-dink track over here. Nothing serious. It's all good in the neighborhoods. Right? Can I get a drop off? Really? You're gonna be that fussy? I hate that. Fine. Yep, that will do. Okay, 1, 2, and unfortunately that's not going to be great for, that is not going to be great for doing, 1, 2, 3. No, yeah, you only need 2 for this. That's not going to help this factory here, but at least it will help this one here. It's probably the best I'm going to get. I mean, you know what, dude? Turn around. Reverse things. I probably should have done that beforehand. I could put it on the track. All right, do this. I'm probably not gonna like myself for this maneuver, but anyway. And then delete this. Delete this. I know you're gonna get really cranky with me, dude. In about 5 seconds, you're gonna like lose your mind. He's like, "Where am I going? Where am I going, dude? Where am I going?" And I'm like, "Dude, just have a little faith, okay?" He's on tour. He's on tour. He doesn't realize he's on tour, but he's definitely on tour. So we're gonna do this, do that, and then that will give him. And we're gonna have to configure him with more water because that's a thing. There we go. Chi, what's up? You got the money to build a second level train track for water only. Yeah, I do. I could do that. So now I got to take this train, and we're just going to take this out of the equation of it, right? Because that gets that just plain gets ugly. So we're gonna do that, and this train here. I think what we're gonna do is, oh, okay, he's gonna do what I want him to do. That's fine. I'd like to be able to keep running more other trains here, though. So maybe I didn't plan this so well. That was probably bad, right? Yeah, do all this really fast there, Max. I need you to do this. I need you to do this. I need you to do this and this and that. What is this guy doing? Oh, he's my water train. No. Dude. Reverse. We're gonna have you stock up right here, dude, and then I'm gonna reverse you again. Yep. I didn't actually expect him to be here. Okay, do that. Yep. Good job. Reverse again, dudes. Are you telling me there's no extra water in these pumps at all? Okay. Well, we'll do that. Yep. And that's... All right, there we go. Well, listen. Really? You're only going to take 2 water? Well, I guess that is what it is. Thank you very much. Do the things. Okay, so I'm not worried about workers anymore. That's irrelevant. The big question is, as long as we can get out speed. It's all about speed now, right? So what are you doing? You're unloading in there, but you know what? I think I'm going to just have you bypass this second station from now on. What are you doing? You are... I will leave you doing both stations, and then this one here will do just the bottom station, I think. Do that. We'll see how that goes. All right. 44 out of 184. I don't think we'll get the S-Class on this one. I'll have to probably play it 2-3 times and then figure out the magistics of it, right? the magical needs. Looks like we could use another set of oil. Yeah, these guys need an upgrade really bad. So do these guys, I think. Yeah, these guys all need upgrades, really bad upgrades. So I guess we'll give the oil wells the upgrades next. So is the train, because see, these trains are just running empty down here. They're just not producing oil fast enough. So, yeah, oil upgrades coming up next. Upper part of the new water line makes huge detour. Upper part of the water line. Not you. How about you? Now, I'm looking at this, and I'm like, you know what, dude? You probably could deliver water to this guy. He probably doesn't need that water in the city anymore. So why don't you do that now? You can do that from now on. Because these guys could use the water more than... Like, this one guy running around here, he's just a waste of money. So sell that guy. So let's get these guys upgraded. Boom. So at least that takes care of one of them. Like, one of these big water... I mean, it's not like the city needs water anymore, right? We're not upgrading the city anymore, so I'm not worried about that. I mean, they'll keep dropping water off up here, and that's great, and we'll make money on it, but I don't need the water up here. I need the water to do things down here. So, you know, like, we could actually sell this train off here, too. Because he's just a water train. I couldn't care less about this guy. Yeah, sell him off. Bye-bye. And then we'll use the money to upgrade these. Boom. So that way these oil trains can keep full. We like that. So another 4... wow. Did I already upgrade that one? I guess so. We'll get that one upgraded. Get some more oil coming out of that. So one of my water trains is now handling the water for this, and the other water train can still drop off at the city because why not? It's a thing. It can keep doing that. Crude oil. Yeah, crude oil. Yeah, so see, now these guys are actually pumping up. That's good. You need money. You need money, dude. You need money. Show me the monies. I mean, we could always take a loan, I guess. I mean, we are making 1,300 a round, so we could just take a quick quick withdraw, do that, upgrade this, do that. There, so that takes care of that. So hopefully that will keep the oil coming in and less empty trains, because empty trains are bad. I was kind of hoping they, well, that guy's, at least they've got water for catalyst. That's fine. 61. We are 1/3 of the way there. 60, 120, 180. Yeah, we are 1/3 of the way there and have 10 minutes. Possible A-class score. Yeah, unload all the things, dude. What are you doing? Yep, you're coming down here. You know what? I want you to stop right there, mister. Wait for some of these trains to process, and then I'm going to let you go. Just so as this train's running full all the way up, right? No sense running up there with a half-empty train. And up you go. How many you got in there? Well, at least you got 4. It's worth more to me than what that is. Do this. Yeah, so you need 2 for 1. Store 16, so we should be all right. Let's see. Are you guys doing better now? 2 3's 5. It's not bad. When you know the trains are like just too long by like 1. Give me a break. Whatever. So you got water. You got water. This water train is an overkill for this line, big time. You know what? Go play up here. Go drop some water off to that guy up there. He'll love it. He'll think you're the best thing since sliced cheese. And then you can come back down here, and I'm going to give you a bridge because you're a hefty duty train. You can just run right over these like they're nothing. Yep. And then do like that. Excellent. Yeah, he won't care about that little bridge. He'll be like, yeah, I can get over the little bridge, no problem. You know, that's a joke. So, you can turn in here. These guys are getting water anyway, so they're fine. And these guys are getting water, so I mean, he might as well deliver water. I mean, you know, he might as well be a really cool train and just deliver water all the time. And they've even got lots of water. There's all kinds of water. Really, I think this map's more about upgrades. That's really what I'm seeing here is it's not about like lots of trains. It's just about upgrades. You got to get enough oil out all the time, right? Like really, you really just got to get enough oil out all the time. To get these guys producing fast enough. So yeah, that's what makes this map way different. So on the last map, of course, we needed so many trains, but in this case, you don't need a lot of trains. The problem is this volume. These things are so slow, right? They're just not fast. So we need to upgrade them so we can get the speed up to get them pumping out the door. Now, I do want to make note of one thing. This oil well is automatically upgraded. Like this oil well is super upgraded. I mean, it's like upgraded to 250% speed, right? And I didn't include it. Because I wanted to see if I could do it with like the double oil wells that I had here already. Because you didn't get to place any of this. This was only thing you got to place was the water. Everything else was in place, and it was real ugly to work with. Like these things here, like these refineries being separated like this is terrible, right? Same up here. These oil wells being separated, that's garbage, right? It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So I just wanted to see if I could make something work with it, which is what I'm doing, right? And I mean, it's working, but I mean, if I do find I'm running really short, I just might. But see, like they do have a fair amount of oil. I mean, I could put it on the line just to have it. It does get a little crowded up here, but I mean, it is possible. I mean, these trains are really long. Listen, you're a water train, right? Yes, you are. You're just coming up here to drop stuff off. The problem is and I have to get this track turned around. Something like that. Do something like this. Right, start from about here. Yeah, I guess I got no choice. And then let's give you a couple of stations. Okay, and now for a train. We'll give you a souped-up train. Yeah, we'll do that. Sure. Now, what I'll do is I'll clone a couple of these trains and then just use them as drop-off points here. And then do this. Yep. And then you can also drop off here too. So we'll that way if he has the extra oil, he'll drop off at both of these locations, and then if not, then that's perfectly fine. That's not you. Come on, dude, you gotta kick it into gear. You're starting to block traffic. We'll put you right about. Oh man, like you're really suffering, dude. You're suffering much more than I expected. Let's throw a second custom train on that. Can you go a little faster now? Let's go. Yeah, zip zip. I didn't realize that. Yeah. Like, yeah. Put some racing into that. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm talking about. All right, there we go. Clone that train. Put it over here. There we go. No, what train is this? What did I just clone? Not that. Yeah. I wanted this train to clone. Give me that. There we go. Now, hopefully, he'll have a better pull-off. We'll have a look here in a second. Who's going to get an upgrade? Upgrades, people. Who wants the upgrade? 11 seconds. 11 seconds. 7 seconds. We'll give it to you. And then, yeah, because these are already at 8192, so I got to give it to these two down here anyway. True. I should repay that loan, huh? That's an idea. Because I only did that temporarily. There we go. Done. Loan repaid. This is coming from the guy who tells me to borrow money all the time. He tells me to repay the loan, and yet last stream it was like, borrow money, borrow all the money. Yeah, borrow all that money. We borrowed all kinds of money. It was crazy. Borrowed all the monies. This is looking good. I like to see a semi-full train. Like I said, we're not going to get S-Class on this one. I'll have to play this one over a couple of times to get the rhythm right. And I mean, that's the same as the other maps we did. I had to play them a couple of times. Whoosh, let me tell you. But that's okay. We'll get the rhythm right on this one, and you know, I mean, this is the last map we're doing for today. So I mean, after this one, it's all good. It's just all this gas is really slow. It's all really slow to process. That's for sure. It's like just like a sleepy little town. Everybody's all sleepy. Okay, you're doing that. Okay, that sort of looks good. This is the other oil train coming in here. Well, there's all kinds of oil here stored up. I mean, that's great. I'll take it. I mean, we got 2, 3, a couple of trains coming in here with oil. 2, 3, 2, 3. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, these guys should be pretty stuffed, really. I mean, it's doing pretty good. Really? I think we'll just sell that. Yep. Goodbye. Because I'm pretty sure that this much bigger water train is handling all our needs now. That little tiny water train, that's just in the way. Yeah, like this big beefy boy, he's got all the water needs. It's all good. Let's see. And in fact, he's doing it so good, like really. It is kind of sad in a way. In fact, I'm gonna add this station on to his little route here. Oh, I can't do that because I gotta fix this for him. Just Tonsek, dude, I'm fixing your route. Yeah, and then you can do that. We'll fix his route up here a little bit, just so he can drop more water off to more places, right? Yeah, you might as well drop off water to all the places, dude. You're the big beefy train. You drop off all the water, and then everybody's happy. There we go. That's a full train. That's a full train. This is a train that's coming in. It is going to be full. That's awesome. That means we can probably put another one on. Let's do that. Okay. Clone this train. We'll put the clone right about here. Yes, that's fine. I don't want him going into there, though. And in fact, he won't go in there either. No, dude. I want you to... I only want you to... Oh, gee, I made a mess of this. No, I need you to do that. And then I need you to do this from now on. Where's your fourth one? Where's your friend? There's a fourth one up here somewhere. I know there is. So you're coming down here. Yeah, so you two are going to handle that station. You two handle that one. 8 minutes 70 export. I know the math, right? The math is crazy. Geesh. I mean, we have 5 in storage. I mean, you can only move this stuff so fast. Now, see that this water train's worked out really good. So yeah, like now he's dropping off most of his water, which is exactly what we want. That's actually really good. It's too bad I couldn't make this work any better. You know what? Gee, you're right. I actually got to start thinking 3-dimensional. I'm not using my inner Spock enough. The big issue here is I literally should have made this a double layer track. And that's probably one of the things I will do when I go to try and beat this for S-Class is, like, the reason I did the track this way is because they're ground level, right? But if I had taken this track and had raised it up to and then circled it around, I could have made this track here and this track here straightened out and had a double unloading station, and that would have helped greatly. That would have made a big difference. That would have made a world of difference. So... yeah, your suggestion on building second layer unloading stations, that's definitely what I got to focus on for the next episode. I definitely got to do that. I don't do it enough. And again, the reason is that that's not how real life works, right? So, you know, in my mindset is you can't do that, so don't do that, right? And of course, in a game, you can kind of you know, bend reality a little bit. So that's a thing there. I am actually going to cut one of the cars off of that train. Configure, delete one car, finalize the train. Yep, off you go. And the reason is that if this was one car less, I would be able to get the train in here. Do that way. So. Let's see. All right. 5 minutes, 54 to go. Yeah, I guess so. 54 to go in 5 minutes. I think that's going to be a B class, isn't it? Not much I can do about it. Not at this point. So yeah, I think the first thing I'll do, fix up for the next episode, is I will 2-layer this, draw these 2 tracks out straight for a double unloading station, which is really ugly with these pipes in the way, but we'll make that work. I'll make that work. We'll do it like an unloading station up here or something to that effect, and then bridge over or something like that. The other thing is just the rest of this worked out pretty good. In fact, we should be upgrading more of these oil wells, right? Yeah, upgrades, people. I mean, you got $15,000, and I'm just not paying attention because I'm just kind of mellowing out. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, upgrade, people. Upgrades. How you doing for oil? 2-0. Yeah, so upgrades, people. Let's get that oil in there. And how's the oil on this one? 16. Nice. That's definitely rocking it. Yeah, there's like lots of oil all over the place with that extra train running. And that'll be the third thing I fix up. I will add this to the route because this oil, didn't think I was going to need it, but I guess I'm going to need it. Just because it's already super upgraded to the highest level it can go. Well, I don't know. I suppose you could put it to 400%. That would be crazy, but and then that'll take care of that. The water going to the city and the power plants working perfectly fine. I mean that worked no problem, right? We needed 20 workers. That was only within a couple of minutes. I mean, it was like 3-4 minutes before we had them. It was no big deal. So that worked out good. So yeah, I think just fix up the track here a little bit, clean this little bit of track up a little bit. Add this extra oil well, split this into two, and that will make things run a lot better, for sure. The water delivery, it's unfortunate this little splitting thing didn't work because that made my track messier here, but no surprise. They can't drop off fast enough. Be careful with train count on that line, right? Yeah. So I mean, well, this is the problem. In fact, we can try and do this now. Yup. Like, we can do this. And then come around here. Come up one. And then come back down. Right, so like that. So now, this is where we would do this, right? And then we can do this. And this. Oh, no. No. Where are you going, dude? Oh, really? Did I hit the wrong button? All right, whatever. You go that way, dude. You go that way. But yeah, now what I can do is I'll just watch the trains come up here, and then now they can double drop off, right? Which should make this a little bit better. The problem here is that this track, see, this is a mess, right? So this would have to be pulled back. These trains are too long, so like we'll let this one come in. Right, and then he's gonna go out. He's gonna come up here, and he's gonna. Oh no, he's not. Do the things. Yep, do that. Yep, we got that in time. Almost missed up. Yeah, we got the stations in. It was close. It was close. I did get the stations in just in time. Whoosh. Yep, that was a thing. Dude, have a little faith in me. I caught it in time. It was all good in the neighborhood. Yeah, there we go. Done and done. Yeah, so now we got now. Oh, dude, I forgot to double track him over. That was my fault. You're a water train. That's fine. The oil train. What are you? You're an oil train. Oh, yep. You. What are you doing? Yeah, you can go on either track. Right. And then what about you? You also can go on either track. So yeah. So this should help with the drop-off stuff, right? This should help with the drop-off. Yeah, okay, so he is long enough to get into this station. That's fine. 22 to go. Yeah, we're going to get a B, but it's barely a B. You know, now that we kind of know where the faults are, I think I could clean this up pretty easy. And then we'll bring it back for the next episode just to kind of, you know, do the cleanup on it, right? Show you guys how it looks in the end. And then, yeah, we'll be moving on to, like, map 13 and some stages. We're going to have a quick look at that before we end the stream off here today. We'll at least have a look at the 13 that we just unlocked to see what the puzzle is, right? Ugh. Gotta like pulling my hair out. There we go. Let's see. This is actually a good time to mention. We're going to be having this on the channel 3 times this week. So obviously Tuesday, Thursday, and I think Saturday? Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday? Anyway, I'm pretty sure this is on the channel 3 times this week. And the captain, of course, is on here a couple of times this week. The captain, of course, we're going to finish. We just finished up with the station, Epsilon Station, and now he is on a race because the Sun Blaster is coming in, and it's going to get ugly. It's going to get real ugly if I don't get ahead of that thing. Yeah, so we got 8 minutes. But we only need 14 more, right? And I mean, we're holding 8 right there, so literally it's just 2 train loads. It's just how fast can this guy get to the top of the hill and get back down here again, right? So yeah, that's what we'll do with that. So tomorrow we will play with trains again. I think tomorrow. No, tomorrow is the captain. And then let me look at my schedule. I got the schedule right here, Max. Why don't you go stare at the schedule for a minute? Okay. Gee whiz. TW. Do the stuff and the things. Blah blah blah. Push buttons. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Go to my thing. So today is Railgrade. Tomorrow is the captain. Thursday is Railgrade, and then Sunday is Railgrade. Not Saturday, it's Sunday. So today, Thursday, and Sunday is all Railgrade, and then tomorrow and Friday are the captain. Is what's going on. Yeah, and in fact, I'm probably going to keep it at 3 episodes a week. I'd like to try and keep it at 3 episodes a week into November, and the reason is that this game, like the captain, is actually looking like it's going to probably take me like 6 weeks to play it through, 6 to 7 more weeks. So I'm going to pump this one up and keep it playing 3 days a week until we get through almost all the puzzles. I think is what the plan is. Just because it is what it is, right? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You cheap bum! You could have waited for one more. You could. He did that on purpose. He knew we needed 6. Look at this. Look at that. That was so cheesy of you, dude. You know what? I am not waiting for you at all. Nope. I'm gonna clone you. That's a big waste of money, mister, and I don't care. Because that was so cheesy of you. You know what? I'm selling you. Yep. You betcha. That was just so mean. That was so mean. It did that on purpose. It did that on purpose. It knew it needed 6, and no, I'm going to load 5. It could have waited one more second to load that last one, but no, that was fine. Let's have a look at the map overall. So we now know where the flaws are. It's not in the numbers of trains. It's literally just about upgrades. This has to be cleaned up for nicer drop off. This has to be added to the system, and water has to be cleaned up a bit so as we can make it work better. But I will fix that up for the next episode. But we're going to have a look at number 13. But give me my tickets. Give me my 3 tickets. I'm still taking my 3 tickets. So we'll clean that one up. Hey, Max, well done. We received your first neon gas shipments. The quality is top notch, and the environment inspectors missed gassing up on Earth entry. Well, I'm glad you like it, Sato, because let me tell you, Jeff's after your job, I think. Just kind of letting you know. Okay, so there we go. We got Region 13. Really? That's the only one we got? No. I don't want to leave the story mode. Moving the map around here sometimes is a little tricky. So let's have a look at Region 13, and then it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3 cities off of that. Yeah, let's have a look at Region 13, see what we got. Enter region. Oh yeah, it's all funny now, guys. It's all funny now. It's all funny. Thankfully my meetings are all canceled. Hey Max, they were a waste of time. The board was not respecting my experience. I'll be blunt. The chemicals need us. Don't tell anyone else, but they are in dire need of neon gas. An alert to my terminal gave me away the secret. Even our neon billboards are running low. Okay. This coal-only region is not ideal. Oil would be better, but we have no choice. We have to make do with coal derivative neon gas. Not easy or cheap, but it will let you generate neon gas in regions without oil, like this one. Well, Sato, I don't know. I think you're being cut out of the picture because I think they're looking to fire you, dude. But you watch your back. Because I think Jeff is headhunting you, and that's a thing. That is a thing, mister. You know it. Okay, waste not, want more. Okay, byproducts are a challenging aspect of alternative product change. While coal gas fires produce reactive from coal, what cannot be liquefied comes out as waste. In secret, we have a deficiency. Sato noticed it. This region is for us to get, is to pump some of that up. Export the neon gas in secret. Okay. So they want me to export 168 neon gas. You guys really like this neon gas crap. All right. Well, let's just have a look around the map. All right. So they're giving us some coal mines. Not in the best position. Way up on a hill. That's going to get ugly. What do we got here? Neon refinery. Okay. Well, we know how that works. What's this down here? Incinerator. Ugh. Great. So that means we got to get rid of waste. So what's this? All right, so that's not the catalyst. Who's the catalyst? Who needs the... oh, okay, the coal glassifiers are the waste option. All right, so that's going to generate waste. There's going to generate waste. So we need to... Gee, and we even have, like, coal power plants. Does that mean you guys use energy? Oh, you need energy to work? Oh, man, this is going to get uglier by the minute. So I guess that's where we are for this puzzle. This is the one we're going to have to tackle next. Oh, man, look at this. We're going to have to make this coal work up here. So looks like I would say part of the challenge is we're going to have to get some more coal plants in. There's just not enough coal plants to make this all work. We're going to need a couple coal plants for the coal power plant. We're going to need coal power plants for the gasifiers. And then we're going to have to shove that waste over here. Do you get anything out of it? Like, at all? Solvent storage. All right, well, that's the catalyst. Oh, all right. It just goes to incineration. That's fine. And then the neon factory, we'll get that. Blah, 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 all the things. Well, we do have these two coal mines up here, but they're in a really bad spot. That's really bad. Yes, I can kind of see how they... I mean, we'll have to probably use this coal to bump these up, because I don't know, what do these need? One coal? Well, I mean, it's only one coal. It's not like it's not like it's really bad. I don't know if we could fit extra coal mines up here and then try to make this corner work out better for us. I think that would be the way to go. Well, the coal minerals are way far away, but I've done this before. They've done that before in a couple other maps where I just take a corner and I just put all my own stuff down. Getting rid of the waste is just a hassle, right? That's all that is. That's you building a train track over there to the top of that mountain and getting rid of the waste, right? You know, I'll deal with that. That's nothing. And then we'll take the gasifiers, right? And I mean, the station's right there. So this is just an L-shaped loop. No big problem there. It's really just going to be the coal that's a headache. We'll deal with it. Yeah, so it's just going to be a little brain power is what it is. And, of course, we're going to need some... this doesn't have a city, right? Oh, they've given me 40 workers. Okay, well, then I don't even have to worry about the workers. Thank goodness. I hate the worker. I hate dealing with that. So with that, that's where we're going to leave it this time. Of course, I want to thank everybody for hanging out today. It's time for me to go eat. Wow. We got a lot of cities done today. What did we get? We got that bonus region. We did. I went back to Region 4, got that one. Both bonus 9s, got that one. Got the bonus 10, both number 12s. I mean, that's 6 cities today, people. 6 cities. That's crazy. that's crazy. I mean, I probably could have done 2 cities less and had a good stream and given you 6 cities today. I mean, that's pretty wild. So next one, we're not going to do 6 cities on Thursday. It's a little tricky because what we'll probably do is we'll probably do 3 or 4 cities on Wednesday. So obviously we have to do 13 and then the surrounding cities around it is what we'll do. Of course, I'm going to do some sleeps. You do some sleeps. We're all going to do some sleeps. Oh, I'm going to do a little eating. You're going to do the sleeping. So with that, I'm Max. This, of course, has been Railgrade Live. And I want to thank everybody for hanging out. Chi, Mr. O, it's been great. Of course, everybody who watches later on, appreciate it. And currently all the silent watchers out there, I appreciate it too. Hope you all enjoyed the show. And again, we got this coming on a couple more times this week. We got the captain coming up a couple times this week. It's a pretty packed week. I appreciate everybody watching, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.